I gotta go. We finna
Welcome
go
to the
live.
Smart Guy 251 podcast. It's your boy Ski. Got Mr. Fields. Got Ray in the building. What to do?
What
What's
going
up,
on? What
fellas?
going
So y'all ready to talk these playing, man? These first round matchup.
Yeah.
on? Everybody,
What y'all think about last night game and the Golden State or Memphis game?
it was a good game.
I watched the Memphis and Golden State game, the whole game. Well, no. Did I watch the whole thing?
No, because
I know. I watched most of it in the bar. Um, and then I watched like the second half of what it was because they was down like 21, and then they made it a game at the end. They got so I'm in the bar, so music playing, so I'm watching it without no commentating.
who likes to
I'm
watch the
sitting there,
game at a bar with no volume?
it's music playing. I don't
Yeah,
hear what they.
that's wrong bar to be in. I need to hear the game.
I don't need to hear the game. I speak the game. You feel me? The game. Listen. The game in me.
What
The
wrong with
game in
Mr.
me.
Field?
Listen, the game in
What
me. You
wrong
feel
with
me? I
Mr.
speak the
Field?
game. So like the last play, whenever they was like, um, they thought they called a timeout and didn't have no timeout. So the people sitting next to me like, yo, they call a timeout. They ain't got no timeout. So I said that can't be the case because they'll be shooting free throws. You call a timeout and you ain't got none. So evidently it had to be a 5-second call.
It
You
was.
know,
It
and
was.
that's what I try to tell y'all when I'm on this pod. Like it's a computer. It's a processor. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mr.
really
Field.
smart. I'm really smart. Just look like this. So
You ain't been applying since you've been on this pod. You say you really smart. You ain't been applying your brain since you've been on here.
bruh, like, listen, like, I'm trying to get y'all out of that dark place. I'm trying to get y'all like to not be thinking like the media and the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you what
Listen,
the.
how we think? Let me ask you the question. How we think like the media and the media be wrong? But have you ever heard of Brian Windhorst? Have you heard him talk? Have you heard Nick Wright talk?
Sound like you.
No,
So
they don't.
Nick Wright be
No,
on point.
Nick Wright don't, and Brian Windhorst don't. Ain't never dribbled the
Yeah, Nick Wright
basketball
be
day
on
in their
point.
life. Ain't never dribbled the basketball day in their life. They sound stupid.
You ain't listen. You ain't got to play to know the game. You
Yeah,
feel me?
you need it, but you need to have some knowledge of. You need to be able to at least go play a pickup game. They ain't doing neither one of them.
I mean, just like I say, you like it's a lot of great minds that didn't play
I,
basketball
I,
that
I,
was
ain't, I
very
ain't say
successful.
I didn't say it was. I'm saying you at least as a pickup game. Some of them great minds have played in the pickup game. Some of them did that. They might not been that
Well,
good, but they is. But they
I'm
played.
pretty sure most of them played pickup games. They probably weren't that good.
Brian Windhorst played pickup game.
They say he played with LeBron.
I know he did. Listen, they said that was a lie. They said he covered LeBron because he was writing for the school newspaper or something like that. He ain't play.
No, I think he played for real though. No, I don't think he played. I don't know about the team, but I think he played.
I've been looking for footage. I've been looking for stuff to say. When they said he played with LeBron, I'm like, let me see. But I ain't seeing. They just say I read an article where they say he covered LeBron for his writing and stuff. And Nick Wright ain't got a basketball bone in his body.
Nick Wright be on point with his takes.
He couldn't tell me the correct foot to jump off to make a right-handed layup. So I don't believe that.
Jump off whichever foot you want to.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I seen a lot of people do it. They did jump off whatever they want to.
And they be up under the goal.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it do. Because if you got a defender on you that's athletic and that can block shot, you want to take out forward as you can. So if you jumping off the wrong foot, you're not gonna take out away from the basket. Like if you going in with your right hand, you gonna jump off your right foot. Heck no, you ain't gonna make it.
I mean, I see it sometimes. I see it sometimes.
Go ahead, man. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah. Anyways, that was a real good game. I thought the Grizzlies was almost about to take that. Steph came in the clutch at the end. He came in at clutch at the
All
end,
night. He got carried all night, but go ahead.
and yeah, but he came in at the clutch at the end. I thought Grizzlies was gonna make the upset because the Warriors were actually 0-3 in the play-in tournaments.
Yep.
So I was like, oh shoot, they finna do it again, and they end up winning. But the Mavericks, I could see them. I could see them winning.
Big Dallas.
I can see the Mavericks winning the game against the Kings, but I definitely didn't pick them to win. I definitely was like,
yeah, you did. You text me and said the Kings were finna do this. Yeah.
Yeah, I said they were gonna come back.
Told you they wouldn't.
No. I didn't say they was gonna win. I said they gonna come back. But first of all, I'm gonna say that just because I see that you anti-Luka and you want the Mavs to do great.
It's not anti-Luka.
I'm gonna say that anyways. So I'm gonna say that anyways.
Let me say this. Let me interject, and then you can get it. It's not anti-Luka, bro. He gets too much credit. Like, it's just not him winning them games. They were not good last year until they made that trade. You know that, right? And then the year before, when they had got the trade for Kyrie, they ain't even make the playoffs. You know that, right?
I know that he's second behind only Michael Jordan in scoring in playoff history.
Why you telling me about points when I'm giving you facts? I don't care about points. We talking about wins and losses. The year before they made it to the finals, they did not make the playoffs, and they had Luka and Kyrie over there. And then the halfway point of the season last year, they were not good. You know that. Am I lying?
I don't know that.
Go ahead, man. Feel what you're doing. Because you say you watch basketball. That you just be making my point. Go ahead.
No. I ain't making your point. I'm telling you what Luka did last year was special.
Hey, Mr. Fields.
Now his team wasn't trash. His team wasn't trash.
Let me ask Mr. Fields this question. Mr. Fields, were you aware of the trade when Dallas had got Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington?
When I came aware of it, you know, we checked it out, whatnot, but no, the day it came out, I didn't know about it.
The Mavericks there was not a good team. They made a trade. They got defensive.
They
want
size, man.
Yeah, you gotta have. That's why I keep telling you, you gotta have some size. You know, like we don't know what we talking about when we saying that size. Size is important. I don't care what nobody say. You can have all the skill you want to. Still gotta have some size. Gotta have some size. It's gonna catch up with you.
Well, I think that the Lakers won in the trade. So
well, you told me that the first time it happened, right? You said that the first time it happened, and I told you I like it more for Dallas because they got size and they got Kyrie Irving. And then they may get Kevin Durant. You never know. They might make the trade.
That's when I knew. That's when I knew you had biased bones in your body when you started saying the Mavs was gonna do better than the Lakers, and I told you no, they're not, and we gonna find out, and we done found out.
That was only because of injuries, which is a part of the game. Listen, at the end of the day, they made that trade again. I'm going with Dallas because size matters. Yeah, Luke, you bring Luke over there with LeBron, how cute, but they still have weak spots in their roster. They don't have any size. That shit gonna catch up with you. You don't have no size. You got old ass LeBron playing at the 5. Come on, man. No way. And then they got him playing at the 5, and when they throw it down there in the post, they be running doubles. JJ Redick be running doubles, and he be trying to go into a zone. Like, come on, man. No, man.
You mean JJ Redick, the coach of the year?
Nah. So you got Dallas and Memphis. Who you got?
Oh, Dallas and Memphis. Dang, man, it's real hard for me to go against the Mavs when they got the best 3-and-D player that ever played. You know what I'm saying? And Klay Thompson over there. Then they got Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is no slouch at all. He just leave a lot more to be desired. He leave a lot on the plate. Like he could be so much of more of a better player. He should be top 5 in the league. It shouldn't even be discussed, but he don't do it all the time, you know. So, and Ja gonna play hard. I think it's gonna be a good game. Jaren Jackson ain't nothing to sneeze at. He pretty nice. He in the defensive player award talks every year. Ja, you know, he's streaky. He could get hot. So, you know, this game can go either way because the microwave on the other end is Klay Thompson. He passed his prime a little bit now, but shoot, you never know. But I would have to listen. I would just have to go with. Man, I feel like in a close game, I would have to kind of go with
Memphis.
No, I have to go with the Grizzlies, man.
Memphis.
I would have to go with the Grizzlies, even though they done fired their coach, and that's big. Cause you could get out coached. You could get out coached in a game like this.
You didn't see Sacramento get out coached or Doug Christie.
I mean, that's why I try to tell you about the Thunder. The Thunder they young. They could be better than everybody.
So you ain't. Let me ask you this: you ain't hear me when I said JJ Redick had out coached the young coach he showed his hand. JJ Redick showed his hand already. So now he gave the coach something to be looking forward to, and that's cool.
That's cool. Right. That's when you go back to the drawing board.
When it's called regular season games, so now you'll know what you'll see. You'll see something like that in the playoffs. But let me ask you this: who you got for the Hawks and the Bull? I mean, not the Hawks and the Bull, but the Hawks and the Heat.
The Hawks and the Heat.
Yep.
So wait a minute, the Hawks must have had a high pick. They had a high position.
Yeah, they were 7 to 8. Them in the
they were playing for the 7.
Yeah, they were
okay.
In Orlando.
Shoot, man, what's the game at? The Heat? Who hosting it?
Oh, is it Atlanta?
I'm gonna have to go with the Heat.
You going with the Heat?
I'm gonna have to go with the Heat. Like, I mean, they done got rid of Jimmy Butler now. They look like they was on to something the other night against the Bulls, because I ain't expect them to do that well against the Bulls, to be honest.
Man, the Bulls, man, the Heat suck.
They do.
They need a star power.
I just go off of you really. I can't say you downplaying Bam, because Bam could be better than what he is too.
Of course, not. Oh, you know that. Way better.
But you be downplaying him, but I can't really say that you downplaying him because he's supposed to be better than what he is. Because he got the physical gifts and talent.
He's supposed to be a premier big, like a unique big. I mean, unique big with that skill set. He's supposed to be that.
Then they got Tyler Hero,
glorified role player. He's just a
man.
shooter.
They got Tyler Hero. He's a beast over there. You know,
he's just a shooter. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I just think that I'm gonna have to go with the Heat because they got Eric Spoelstra too. You know, he's a championship coach. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with him. I think if anything, if the teams is this even, I'm gonna have to at least the coaching will let me push it up. I don't even know who the house coach is, to be honest.
Dan Snyder.
Oh, Snyder not no. He's not no slouch either though.
Snyder, they used to coach Utah.
I'm about to say he ain't no slouch either though. So
he not. So, Mr. Fields, go ahead, right? Go ahead. Who you got?
I'm gonna have to take the Heat, man. But it's like in a close game, I'm taking the Heat.
Okay.
And I'm taking Grizzlies because they at home. Grizzlies at home. Memphis at home.
That don't mean that. That'll show everybody last night. Because they said every playing game the home team won. And Dallas should stop that last night.
Yeah, well, they got to do it again.
They ain't got that. You heard what what's name said? They packed up. They ready to go to OKC. Hey, them folks said that for the game. They said, who that was? I think Nico had said that them folks they packed all the way up to go to OKC. That's why they look. That's how confident they is. They packed.
Well, look, since they already packed the day in Memphis, I get what's they called Bill Street. They can go down to the Bill Street party. They got some extra clothes and stuff already ready.
After they win.
No, I'm talking about they packed to go to OKC. They can stay a couple days in Memphis and party and stuff. Go to Bill Street. Ain't that what that's called?
Yeah, Bill Street.
Yeah, go down to Bill Street, enjoy yourself. You got extra clothes and stuff like that. You go down there.
Oh, let me ask you.
I love the confidence, though. I love it. I love the confidence. Like when you say stuff like that, like yeah.
Same thing for Draymond. Let me ask Mr. Field, what you think of that Golden State game? You was a little concerned with them in Memphis?
Not really. Everybody ain't gonna show their hand. Everybody out there showing some play. That's why when Curry sit down, they go sit down. Mm-hmm. So stop being so excited. Everybody, what's going on? Just wait until we crack open the playoffs.
It start tomorrow. The playoffs start tomorrow.
But what I'm saying, they give you a little taste and then they hide it because they don't want to get locked up early. They want to win. Right. Whoever win the first 2-3 games of the series, they're gonna have the momentum that they want.
So who you like tonight? Cuz with Memphis and the Dallas Mavericks.
I mean, Dallas. If they had Kyrie, I'd be more confident. I'm about to go with Memphis.
Yeah, okay. What about the Hawks and the Heat?
I'm not worried about the Heat because the Heat is gonna play the Heat culture or Heat ball.
Where they going?
but you gave away your main guy for a reason. So let's see what Pat Riley got. He got some soldiers to find out if he really got some because they're gonna need it.
Yeah. Me in that Golden State game, I'm trying to see why Jonathan Kuminga not getting more playing time. I'm like Steve Kerr is very horrible at developing players. There's no way Jonathan Kuminga do not get any burn.
He can't. He run everything for the Kerr show. It's hard.
Yeah,
hard.
He do that now. He do that.
But ain't Kuminga coming off injury though?
No, he played in a couple games before the end of the season.
He must tweet something.
He ain't tweet nothing. Everybody,
man, this Steve Kerr we talking about, man. This is Steve Kerr. Why are y'all surprised?
I'm glad you say that.
Why are we surprised?
Steve Kerr don't know what the hell he doing. He need to be calling Mark Jackson every day, thanking him for what he did for that Golden State team.
This Steve Kerr we talking about, man. We ain't like Steve Kerr done did a lot of questionable things.
A whole lot, not a whole lot.
You know, when I was watching I think I was watching Gilbert Arena them pod, and they were saying he like guards. And when you think about it, they was like, yeah, like look at the Olympics. He played Derek White and and Drew Holiday. And that's Jason Tatum teammates. And then he set Jason Tatum. Like, so he got this, he had this this history of doing some questionable things. And he tried to tell Ant-Man, who is that he said? He told Ant-Man that
he telling Ant-Man about that workout and conditioning and stuff.
No, he said like D Wade came off the bench for USA or somebody.
You talking about the Olympics? You know Ant-Man also went and worked out for them for the draft. But yeah, he was talking about D Wade came off the bench and he was like,
who is D Wade on the team? Like he cocky though. He confident.
Who?
Like Anthony? I like Anthony Edwards. He's
you supposed to be.
Bro, he an athlete. So
I say he confident. Like a lot of people think cocky and confident. They think that's about the same thing.
Now I take Steve Kerr. But Spoelstra need to sit down somewhere.
I take Spoelstra. Listen, I take Spoelstra before I take Steve Kerr.
What I'm saying, I'm gonna take Steve Kerr because he the one is that he just leaning toward the guard because he think they're gonna help him out. They won because they had big that block people that made plays for people. That's why they won. They ain't won because we got Stephen Curry. That's not why they won. He made the shot. He made the free throw. He hit big time play. But them dudes set a lot of screens for them boys to eat, man. He set a lot of screens.
But with them bigs, they only really won that one championship that Kyrie ain't play. And Kevin Love was out when they had, and then Bogut went down in that next series. But Steve Kerr to me is not one of them elite coaches like a Eric Spoelstra. He's not a Greg Popovich. He's not. He ain't.
Why you think that?
I like when you get players, you have to develop them. Some of that stuff on them. They put the work in. But everybody that they done drafted since after Kevin Durant, Steve Kerr not developed. They traded James Wiseman. That was a big. And now they got the kid. What's the little the white kid name? That's the straight shooter. You know what I'm talking about?
Pajinski.
No, he a big. What is his name? He a pick and pop. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get his name because I don't want to misquote it. Because he played a lot of minutes in the Memphis game. Hold on. Let me tell you your name right now. Golden State. Post. His last name Post. The big guy Post. But I'm saying you had James Wiseman. James Wiseman can shoot the 3-2. James Wiseman was a big guy. You didn't develop him. Jonathan Kuminga, the same way. The McAdoos. Who else? It was another guy they had too. That was a big that he didn't develop like he's supposed to. That'd have been good for us defensive wise, athletic. He don't develop like he's supposed to. I never was hyped up on Steve Kerr. Never.
I mean,
Ryan Stillwade. He been riding Stephen Clayton Wade, and he got KD over there to save him. Because if he ain't had no KD over there, they weren't winning no championship. I don't care what nobody say. And anybody argue, they a fool because Draymond didn't even acknowledge that. No KD, no championship.
We all know this.
And KD didn't even like Steve Kerr.
He don't handle things well. Like the whole Draymond punching pool thing that wouldn't handle well.
Yeah, I ain't even getting into that. That
the whole all right, with him punching him, then you got the Kevin Durant Achilles injury.
Yeah, the
Draymond and the Draymond thing, the Achilles.
Yes,
the way they seem like they rushed him back. You know, it's a lot of things that I don't think he handled well. He didn't handle the Jason Tatum thing well, the Anthony Edwards thing well. He don't handle a lot of things well. But I think he's a talented coach though. Like offensively, anyways, he's a talented coach. Like offensively, but like as far as like handling things, the way he handled them, I think he'd be like a little off base with the way he handled things. So
yeah, he didn't handle none. He didn't have. Handle none of them. Even the Jason Tatum, like him not playing, he didn't handle that well either. How can you go to a NBA champion, all NBA players say, hey man, I don't know if you're gonna be able to play. I'm trying to find minutes for you. What you mean try to find minutes? Take Devin White minutes down. Take his damn minutes down and put Tatum in there.
Yeah, you just can't not find minutes for the person who just won the title. Yeah. Like you can't, you know.
Yeah.
And Jason Tatum came back with vengeance this year. So
Jason Tatum been consistent the past few years. But for me, I I thought Memphis was gonna pull it, but Ja went down with that ankle injury. And he wasn't the same. People talking about Ja came back. He didn't have that same burst. He couldn't get by nobody for real. Then the Hawks and the Heat. I like the Hawks. I like the Hawks at home. Trae ain't had no good game against the Magic. The Magic posed the number 2 defense in the league, and they beat him up. But the Heat, I don't trust them. And Bam now Bam come out there and Bam played like I have seen him play before when he done went up against a KD. He done scored 40, almost 50. Then they'll win. But they're not gonna beat no Hawks with Tyler Hero leading the charge. They did that against the Bulls. The Bulls ain't really got nobody. Who else the Bulls got? Kobe White be inconsistent, and Josh Giddey is not a scorer. So I'm going with
you be hating on Guitar Hero. You be hating on Guitar Hero, man. Like, come on, man. Like Hero nice.
I don't be hating.
Hero is on the cut. Hero is a star player.
He's a shooter. He's on
the cusp. He's on the cusp of being somebody like Austin Reeves. He right there.
Not a star.
Austin Reeves is a star.
Austin Reeves is not a star, man.
They're not superstars. But they
Austin Reeves is not a star.
Austin Reeves is almost all NBA.
Oh no! How the hell? All NBA.
He close. On, yes.
Come on, stop this shit.
And Tyler, listen, you downplaying Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero. That he good now. He's good. You downplaying him.
Listen.
You downplaying him. You downplaying Luka.
You said
you downplaying Luka because you say like he gets too much credit. He's supposed to get credit. He took that Mavs team. He helped take that Mavs team to the finals last year.
He did what?
He helped take that final.
I'm cool with you saying that. Listen, I'm cool with you saying that. But they say he took the Mavs. The Mavs wasn't sorry. They had Kyrie over there because in the Western Conference Final, I believe Kyrie averaged what, 27?
Kyrie was chilling though. He was chilling until Ant said something too.
Right. We ain't talking about chilling. I'm asking about the Western Conference Finals. PJ Washington were hooping. They were playing defense. But I'm not hating on Tyler Hero. I'm just saying straight up. He'll glorify role player. He's a shooter. He can shoot. I ain't saying that one time he can't shoot. He don't have no bag. And then he be turning over the ball a lot too. Austin Reeves, I take Austin Reeves before I take glorified role player. Hero. Guitar Hero, as you call him. I take Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves ain't no almost all NBA. He ain't even there.
He is.
Oh, he not.
He almost there.
Listen, when you say all NBA players, that means you can drop them on a team and you can tell them he go the key to the franchise, make it happen.
Austin Reeves would probably average about 25 if he was the main guy.
Heck no.
Yeah, 25.
No.
He'd be like Kevin Love.
No, he would not. Now he's no main dude. He's not. Man, come on, man. Stop. I know you real biased and love Austin Reeves, but you gotta knock it out, right? But listen,
man, it ain't a bias bone in my body. And if I'm being biased, I always say it before I say my take, I'll be like, this might be a little biased. And then I say it. Bro, but if I ain't said nothing biased,
ain't no person in their right mind gonna say Austin Reeves almost all NBA. Mr. Fields, what you think?
Ray just tripped a little bit. It'll be all right.
Listen, let me tell y'all what y'all be doing.
Hold on. Before you start, let me finish with my prediction. I got Dallas tonight. I got Dallas tonight because of Ja Morant ankle ain't right. It ain't right. And then Memphis only got one big. You know Brandon Clark hurt, right? So they ain't got nobody but Jaren Jackson. So you got AD, you got Lively, and you got Galford. That's too much. That's too much.
First of all, all right. First of all, Mr. Petty, I'm not disrespecting Kevin Love. I'm just telling you that's how good I feel Austin Reeves is.
You're biased, right? But you don't want to admit to it.
No, I'm not. Listen, if Austin Reeves average 20 right now, and I just say he gonna average 5 more as the star player of the team, like they probably be losing though, because you gotta have people to compliment you.
So he's scoring 20 with being on a team with Luka and LeBron. He was on a team with LeBron and AD. He was a third option. So you don't get any type of treatment for defensive coverage. They do not focus on attack your weaknesses. You get to do whatever you want to do. So you mean to tell me a man that's a third option is going to lead a team, a franchise with him by himself when they geared to stop him? Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing.
I'm saying that he I think he good enough. Thank you. I think he good enough to average 5 more points. I think he good enough to average 5 more points if he was the star player. He's right now. Sometimes he's the best player on the Lakers, like on the floor. Sometimes for the Lakers, or he's the second best on the floor. Sometimes for the Lakers.
Do you realize who be on the court with him when he be looking like the second best? That's all I'm asking.
But I'm saying without LeBron there, he had 40.
Let me ask Mr. Fields this. So, Mr. Fields, you're a coach and you're finna play the Lakers. Who are you gonna be focused on containing and trying to slow them down? Are you gonna be focused on slowing down Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves, or Luka and LeBron? And just say Austin Reeves gotta beat us.
Yeah, you'll let Austin Reeves. Yeah.
All right, then. That's my point. Listen, we ain't saying he ain't hooping. He's not no franchise, so he damn near ain't no Ant-Man level. Ant-Man is the franchise player. So you can tell me you'll take him over Minnesota right now, and Ant-Man place?
No.
That's an all NBA player. You say Austin Reeves.
I didn't say he was all NBA now. I said he on the cusp of it. He's almost an all-star right now.
Man, you cannot be on the cusp, bro. You cannot be on the cusp, man.
Let me tell y'all, first of all, let me get back what I was about to say. Because hold
on. Before you say that, you seem like you had a little problem when I picked Dallas tonight.
Who, me? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, listen, Grant. I'm saying if he was leading the team, I said the team would be just like Kevin Love team.
You're right. No, stop doing that with Kevin Love, bro. Stop doing it.
The Kevin Love didn't win winning.
No,
they was not winning.
He was all NBA walking double.
Kevin Love and the
Minnesota
and the Minnesota Timberwolves was not winning when he was averaging 25. And I'm telling you that Austin Reeves could average 25 and they still wouldn't be winning as well. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he could be like Kevin Love. I'm not downplaying Kevin Love by saying he could be doing that, but I'm saying like Kevin Love, with all the double-doubles he was making, his whole team was losing. His team was trash. Not like almost making the playoffs. They was not gonna make the playoffs. They was not good. But you can see the talent he have. So that's what I'm saying with Austin Reeves. You can see the talent he has. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like Jalen Brunson, was only averaging 15 with he was averaging like 15.
Hold on. Let me ask you this question, right? And I'm finna ask Mr. Patty. Brunson was coming out the bench sometime over there in Dallas, and we can see Jalen Brunson.
I ain't been drinking yet, but hey,
listen, Jalen Brunson offense ain't near what let me try that. Austin Reeves offense ain't near what Jalen Brunson is. Jalen Brunson just showed you. Hold on. Jalen Brunson just showed you what time it was when they played the Lakers when they went to overtime. Austin Reeves didn't show up that game. He only had about 9 or 8 points. Brunson was getting him that work. So if he like Jalen Brunson, that means he should be dogging anybody out.
No, listen. So what Rob was saying was he leaning towards what I'm saying because He understand what I'm saying. We didn't know Jalen Brunson had this type of talent over there when he was in Mavs.
Right, when the last
you can see it, but he was averaging 15.
Man, no, you can see it. The last year in Dallas, you knew he was gonna be a star. You could just see it, how he was just doing. And he only had Luka over there. Austin Reeves got 2 superstars over there with Bron. He is a third option. Ain't no way you telling me a third. That man gonna be almost all NBA. Man, no, bro. Ain't no way.
Almost all NBA, man.
Oh man, hell no. No, sir.
He already got like 2 game winners.
Whose spot he gonna take in the West? In all NBA. Steph Curry.
Hey,
Ant-Man.
look.
Hold on. Steph Curry, Ant-Man, Devin Booker. Who else?
Listen to me now. Listen to me. Listen to what me and Rob saying. Jalen Brunson averaged 12. He averaged 9 points, then 8 points, then 12, then 16, and then he went to the Knicks and he averaged 24. So what I'm saying is, Jalen Brunson, yeah, we could see he had talent, but we didn't see him being like you can lead a team. Now that you see him over there with the Knicks, you can see he can lead a team. I'm saying Austin Reeves.
Jalen Brunson wasn't starting like that. Austin Reeves been starting. Jalen Brunson was coming off the bench.
Jalen Brunson started.
Hold on. No, I got to stay right here. When the year he started in the 21-22, he started 61 out of 79 games. He averaged 16. He averaged 16. Then the next year he signed for that deal and played 6 to 8 and started 6 to 8 and he averaged 24.
Yeah, they gave him 4. They gave him 4 more minutes. So he played 4 more minutes a game and averaged 24. So that's what I'm saying.
4 more minutes. Hold on. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. And he had the ball in his hand. And he wasn't coming off no bench. He only started 1 year in Dallas for real, bro. 1 year in Dallas, he had 16 points. Come on now.
No, but this what I'm saying. This what we saying. If you got Jalen Brunson over there, you can see he was a star. You can see they needed to keep him. They let him go to New York. But what I'm saying is Austin Reeves averages 20 right now. So why is it so far-fetched to think that he can't average 5 more points?
He averages 20. He averages 20 points as a third option with 2 superstars over there. The one that one of the players that you say is a transcendent player, Luka Doncic. So he averaging that. He averaging that over there as a third option. No defense focus on him. No defense. You're not walking into the game saying I need to shut down Austin Reeves. No, you walk in the game saying how can I limit and make it hard for Luka and LeBron? Come on, man, be for real. Oh, hell no.
You better be thinking like, shoot, I don't know. I might need.
Listen, matter of fact, let me go to this. Let me pull this up real quick. God, they played.
Hey, Austin Reeves just starting this year too. Since you wanted to bring up starting.
No, he didn't. He was starting last year. He started 57 games out of 82.
Yeah, out of 82.
It don't matter. He started.
Out of 82,
and then he started though. He started 57 out of 82 games.
Brunson started more games than him when Brunson wasn't in the Mavs. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
How many games he started, right?
Who, Brunson? 61. 61.
He started 61 games. And then the next year he went well. And the next year he went well. He started his year that I told you, the year that he started with Dallas when he had 61 games, he had 16. And then the next year he was in New York, right?
So that's what I'm saying. Last year he started more games than Austin Reeves started last year.
He in New York.
But I'm saying when he was a Dallas Maverick, he started more games than Austin Reeves started last year.
Right,
Austin Reeves just starting the whole year this year.
Right, you missing the point. His only year is starting in Dallas, like the 61 games he averaged 16, then he was gone.
And guess what?
Hold on, man. Austin Reeves started 57 games last year. 57, only 4 more. Yeah. Only 4 more than what Jalen Brunson on. Jalen Brunson, am I right?
Listen. Yeah, 4 more. Like Jalen Brunson averaged 4 more games.
4 more.
They both
in New York. Come on.
They both average 12 shot attempts per game. So Brunson averaged like 17 now. I mean, they both average 12 shot attempts per game, right? So Brunson has averaged 16, and Austin Reeves averaged 17 last year. Now this year, Brunson averaged like 17 shot attempts a game, and Austin Reeves only averaged 14. So I'm saying move him, give him 3 to 4 more shot attempts like you give Brunson, and see if he won't average 25, because he averaged 20 with 14 shot attempts. That ain't so far-fetched to think about. Thank you, Rob. That's exactly what I just said. You give him more opportunities like you give Jalen Brunson, because Jalen Brunson, if I'm not mistaken, he averaged like 17 shot attempts a game. Austin Reeves only averaged 14. You give him 3 to 4 more shots a game, you don't think his 20 can turn into 25 in the season? That's all I'm saying. Austin Reeves ain't to be played with. Now Austin Reeves is on the cusp of being an all-star. Y'all can't just keep on listening to this media. The media will tell y'all. The media tell y'all these are cherries. The media tell y'all these are cherries, but they really beets. And y'all eat them and be like, I guess these is cherries. I don't listen to that. Now I'm about to have a beer, Grant. Michelob sponsor, come Ultra. I'm
really not. I'm really not even paying that shit no attention about what you're saying about Austin Reeves. At the end of the day, he has 2 superstars over there. When it was only Luka over there, with Jalen Brunson was over there. 51 guys. Now he at the Knicks. I ain't hearing that shit, bro. I ain't hearing that. And like you said, he take 12 shots, but he shoot a lot of threes. He averaged 7 threes a game.
Man, cut this what they shoot and what they don't shoot. Jalen Brunson shoot whatever. Jalen Brunson shoot what he wants to shoot.
You just brought up the field goal attempt. Shoot, he only averaged 12. He only shoot 12.
Jalen Brunson shoot what he wants to shoot. Ultimate green light.
Hey man, I ain't trying to hear that. Stop trying to make it where it benefits you. Like I told you, you brought up the shot attempts. I ain't say nothing about the shot attempts. We seen Austin Reeves average 7 3-point attempts a game, bro. Come on.
Let him get 4 more shots then and see what he be averaging then. That's what I'm saying.
He's not gonna get 4 more shots. He a third option. And when
LeBron not there,
hey, I hope they don't sign him back when this deal up. Send him out there to a franchise. Let's see what he do. Send him out there. I guarantee you won't be. No, bro. You be glazing too much over people that just shoot. They're not no superstars, man. Stop with that shit. Bro. You said Tyrese Maxey is a superstar. Come on, man. Stop.
Yeah.
Fuck no. You're not going no damn game to Philly looking for no damn Tyrese Maxey. You looking for Embiid.
Well, wait. Guess what? When you go look for Embiid, where he at? Sitting out over there on the sideline watching the game with you.
But you looking for him though, right?
No, I ain't looking for him. He over there watching the game with you. What you mean? How many games he played this year?
Why they couldn't lead up to the playoffs in the East? And the East weak as hell.
Hey, let me tell you this. In games without LeBron James, Austin Reeves averages 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Come on, man. Stop this. Stop this hating on these players. He will be an all-star if he was the second place player on the team. 28 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. What were you talking about here? So if he third and he averaging 20, if he was second, what you think he gonna do with more shot attempts? This is in the clear.
I'm gonna bring this up, and if Mr. Pat is still watching, he know what I'm gonna say. He know what I'm gonna go with this. If you told me he was on Jalen Brunson level, he was almost all NBA and shit. You know, in that last time they matched up, right? You know what Austin Reeves did, and he guarded. Hold on, he guarded Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson was guarding him. You know what his stat line was? You know what stat line was, right?
I don't. Is that the game? Is that the game that LeBron went in and checked Stephen A?
I don't know. I don't care. You trying to get off the subject.
I was just asking the question because we know that was LeBron James game. That game.
Let me give you the stat line: 8 points, 2 for 13, 1 for 7 for 3. Let's go to Jalen Brunson: 39 points, 13 for 26, and they matched up against each other. What happened?
You try now you trying to compare. Now you trying to compare a superstar.
It's not comparison. When you say all NBA, that means you're on those guys' level.
I didn't say all NBA.
You said almost. Almost.
Yeah, but that's not there though. That's not there.
If he got 4 more shot attempts, he could be averaging. He could score 5 more points. Well, if you scoring 5 more points, you up there with Ant-Man in. Let's. So when he match up against those top guards, what he be looking like? Shit.
This what he look. This what he look like. Look, this what he look like this season. This season without LeBron, he looked like 27.9, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Hey, stop telling me what he did without LeBron. At his final stat line, he averaged 20 points for the season. When he go up against those,
I ain't see Reeves get injured.
Huh?
I ain't see Reeves injure Brunson.
He did. You don't watch basketball like that.
I just didn't watch that game. I ain't watched that game.
You're a Laker fan though, right? Come on, right? Come on.
Why you think I'm a Laker fan? Because I defend LeBron?
No, you a Laker fan anyway. You said Kobe was your favorite player. He played for the Lakers, right?
Bruh, I'm a player fan. All right, I don't get locked into a team. I don't be locked into a team. But I do watch the Lakers though. I watch the Lakers. I watch a lot of teams. I basically watch who I think gonna be interesting. Like if it's 10 games on or 12, I used to watch 4 at a time. But now, like this year, I've been like, I'll look at the schedule and it'll be 10 games. Whichever game look like it's gonna be interesting, that's the games I'll start watching. That's the game I watch. I watch one now at a time.
Like I said, when you saw us saying all NBA, this, that, and the third, that means he's on them guys level. That means he's gonna go at them. They check.
I said he's almost an all-star.
Hey,
he's almost an all-star.
Yeah, that means you on them guys level. You gotta check.
Listen, okay, if that's how you look at it, then he almost on their level then.
So how you almost on their level? We just watched Jalen Brunson turn his ass everywhere but loose.
27.8.
Huh?
27.9, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Please stop.
That's the number 2.
Please don't stop telling me what his stats is. We talking about a game. When you watch the game, when he actually had to guard Jalen Brunson, he was cooking his ass. Jalen Brunson.
Who out there guarding Jalen Brunson though?
Hold on. And when Jalen Brunson was guarding him, what he did? Nothing.
Tell Nick, how about this? Tell Knicks to make it to the finals. What the Lakers gonna be at? Like I said, tell the Knicks to make it to the finals, and what the Lakers gonna be at, and then see what Austin Reeves did do then.
The Lakers not making it to the finals.
See, I'm starting to feel like this is a little hate on your side, man. A little biased hate.
It's not you. No, right? You're delusional. If you think the Lakers gonna make it to the finals with no size.
I'm delusional then.
And you think they're gonna make it to the finals running damn zone and try to pack the paint. Man, get that gimmick ass shit on. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
Hey man, I've been right the whole year with the stuff that I've been saying.
You ain't been right shit. You just
what I said that was wrong.
Bro, you just told me something last night and I knew the King was coming back.
First of all, I told you, I said that they're gonna come back. I ain't said they're gonna win. No, I said they're gonna come back.
And then you ain't been right? You trying to use that Lakers because the Lakers won the trade shit. It's just part of the game. You can't help people get injured. That's it. Hell, Luka wasn't even hold on. Luka wasn't even playing. Luka wasn't even playing over there in Dallas because he had been already out over a month. He had already been out over a month. He wasn't even playing. All right, then.
Was Anthony Davis playing?
And then playing more game than Luka.
This year?
Yeah, he played more. He was playing more game than Luka. They going home, right? They going
Lakers
home.
in 5.
They going home.
Lakers in 5.
Mr. Field. Mr. Field. He sure is.
What you talking about? The coach of you talking about the coach of the year? The coach of the year?
He's not the coach of the year.
Man, JJ coach of the year, man. He should definitely be in. He should be in the talks.
How is he the coach of the year?
He should definitely be in the talks, to be honest.
But how you supposed to be the coach of the year, though? You keep saying that.
I mean, what? They got a 50-win season this year?
But that don't make him the coach of the year.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. I did. I sent a thing in the chat in the Instagram about D Wade saying that they got our coach when they lost to the Mavericks because Shannon asked him, he interviewed him on the Shay Club or whatever, and he said that D Wade said that they got our coach, and he said JJ Barea was the biggest person that they didn't game plan for. He said they knew what Dirk was gonna do. They knew Dirk was gonna get by 20. And he said that they said Dirk was gonna get by 20, and then they said Jason Terry, they had the scouting report on him going right. You ain't gonna stop him, so push him left. They said, but JJ, they didn't plan for him. And they said that you really like everybody downplayed the importance of what JJ was. And he said they got our coach. That's what Dwayne Wade said.
He said they got our coach and outplayed.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
No, it ain't. You going all the way around the world saying that they lost. They would thank you, Mr. Patton. Thank you. Bickerstaff is the coach of the year. The Pistons suck for the last 5 years, and now they in the playoffs. Shit, come on. And then I want to say number 2 is my boy from the Orlando Magic.
Man, you could always tell whenever. You could always tell. You could always tell who you don't like. Because JJ supposed to be in this discussion.
No, because I'm going to tell you why. Ray, you don't watch basketball. I'm tired of you telling me.
I do.
No, you don't. Because
I do.
You finna debate with me on why this coach shouldn't be. Number 1, Orlando, both of their top players that went down. You remember Banchero had a bleep injury. He missed a lot of time. And on the Wagner boys that got hurt. Only one of them back. So for them to make it to the playoffs, they won the number 7 seed in the play-in. That's huge, bro. And Jalen Suggs still out. That's a lot, bro. That's huge. That's huge. Coach, he got to be number.
JJ Barea about to lead the Lakers to a championship. What you think? How much huge can you get? What we talking about here?
Was the Lakers in the playoffs?
What we talking about here?
Was the Lakers in the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
Was the Lakers in the playoffs the year before?
Yeah.
You're disqualified from this. You disqualify from this.
So what we talking about? What we talking about? The Lakers win the championship last year?
No, you just disqualified. Next question.
What we talking about? The Lakers win the championship last year?
Ray, you don't win the coach of the year.
Answer the question.
No, Ray. No, you trying to add that shit in there. Coach of the year is for the regular season shit. Not for what you gonna do in the playoffs in the future.
I know what this for. Because they don't get coach of the year awards after the playoffs is over with.
It's 3 coaches. It's 3 coaches that can get it. Bickerstaff for Detroit, my man from Orlando, and Udoka. Because they the number 2 team in the West. They ain't even made the playoff last year.
We're all evaporated milk on great value.
It should be
You see what he said? 3 of the top 10 players in the league this season. Austin Reeves.
He talking about Anthony Davis, man. Talking about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was over there first. So Austin Reeves not the top player in the league, dog. What is he talking about?
Who not?
Austin Reeves.
Well, they only had 2 at a time. Then you can't say 3. They only had 2 at a time.
No, he said they had 3. That means they had AD 2. That was 1. LeBron 1, and then now they got Luka. So they all had 3 stars.
Yeah, I mean, you can't count that.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Patty. One real star on Malik Beasley off the bench. That's it. But Jaden Ivey been out. I don't know. Let me see when he come back. Because he supposed to be real good this year, my boy Ivey.
But JD good too though.
Who?
JD, they good defensively though. Pistons good.
Talking about Darren.
Yeah.
Darren.
Yeah.
We trying to see when
JD good.
Come back.
JD good. So
they say he probably come back for the playoff. Jaden Ivey could go, boy. Jaden Ivey could go.
Man, listen. When this season is over with, they give out MVP awards and stuff like that. Give an MVP award, right? Finals MVP.
Of the regular season.
No. I'm saying when the season is over with and whoever
awards.
When somebody win the ring in the finals, they give a finals MVP, right?
Yeah.
All right. They don't give no coach no MVP for winning the championship. So if we knew that the Celtics was gonna be as good, then they coach probably would have got more recognition as a
you think Milwaukee gonna beat the Pistons without Dame? I know they just won the last two regular season matchups, but we know what the regular season is. I don't count that. It started in the playoffs. They might surprise for Dame ain't coming back.
Let me look at these for some callers. Look at these. Detroit played the Knicks. That's why he's saying that.
Oh shit! I'm tripping. I don't know why I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm Detroit might not. They might take it on. They might take it to 6, 7.
He a Knicks fan.
I only saying it because they bench. I don't like they bench. They big out McBride. That's it.
What you think about What you think about the Warriors and the Rockets?
Warriors.
That's crazy that Udoka got all them wins in the second seed.
You know why though, right? You know why I said that? You know why
they got their number. They got their number. That's why.
No, you know why I said no? They don't have no. Listen, in the playoffs, everything else figured out. You gotta have your dude that can go get you a bucket. What's the dude that can go get you a bucket at? Yeah. I'm tripping. I was tripping on that. I'm saying who can get them a bucket over there for Houston?
For the Warriors?
No, for the Rockets.
Oh yeah. They got
Don't say Jalen Green.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Green, that man be getting benched in the fourth quarter. He got benched for the Laker game. The Lakers when they had lost it.
Then you got Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks is not known for getting you a bucket in isolation.
You got Dylan Brooks. You got Amon Thompson.
Amen Thompson.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get you no bucket when you need because they can paint the paint. He ain't got no.
And then they got Van Vliet. Van Vliet big for him. Yeah, I think Udoka is a pretty good coach.
Ain't no pretty good. He's a great coach.
So where you got JJ Redick on your coach list this year?
Who? Me?
You? Yeah.
All right,
Rob, where you got JJ Redick
at? We got. I got a couple people ahead of him. Like
I ain't trying. Listen, tell me when you got him at.
I got Bickerstaff. I got Bickerstaff, Orlando coach, Udoka, Cleveland coach, Kenny Atkins, Kenny over there, and then you got JJ Redick. You can put JJ Redick in there.
So he top 5 for you this year.
Well, he might not be. I got to think. Let me think.
Are you gonna think of the Thunder coach?
I got him in there, so he got me in the top seat.
Who you talking about? Snyder? What's his name?
That's not Snyder over there in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, Snyder.
I never seen him before until last year. That coach that they got in OKC, I never seen him before. I never seen that dude before.
I forgot that coach name.
I never seen him before. Never. Well, hold on. You say this year, or you talking about just like the top great coaches in the league right now?
This year.
Oh, so I was gonna say, you know, I got to put Spo back in there. I got JJ over Steve Kerr though. I'll tell you that.
Well, Steve Kerr did a good job. Well, they
that motherfucker ain't did nothing but give Mark
Jimmy Butler
that bit. That's all he did. Get
Jimmy Butler.
Huh?
Well, get Jimmy Butler. That's all he did.
He only got Jimmy Butler because Bradley Beal went away to no trade calls in Phoenix. That's the only way. Because at first, Jimmy Butler said he didn't want to go sign no extension with Golden State. You remember that?
I also remember when Jimmy Butler said he gonna play anywhere but the Miami Heat. He don't care what he plays.
But he also said he didn't want to play in Golden State too. He wasn't gonna sign no extension. He was trying to get to Phoenix. He was trying to get to Phoenix bad. But Bill, but they weren't gonna help. And listen, it worked out good because him and Phoenix weren't gonna help them. Them folks need a roster and they need a coach. Them folks suck. Them folks suck, bro.
I ain't gonna take it that way.
Man.
So that's who I'm on. That's who I got. I'll take JJ over him though.
Okay, if you got JJ in your top 5, then I might have.
He outside. He outside.
But you just trying to find people to put in front of him. That's what let me know you biased.
I forgot about Oklahoma City coach.
You just trying to find people to put in front of him, man.
Man, the folks got City some win.
I don't care about no wins. I don't care about no wins, man.
The man got 2 years in a row where they were number 1 seed in the West. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
Man.
Listen, what is so hard? What is so hard to do when you got LeBron and Luka on the team over there? What is so hard about coaching that? That's what I'm asking. What's so hard about that, right?
Man, SGA, DEA, high on Ray, Lakers in 5. If they would have played the Thunder. What we talking about? Like the Thunder they a good, they a really good team. They young and inexperienced.
Mel Waiters, Vanilla Wafer, Undertaker, Thunder in 5. That is right there.
Bro, it don't work like that. You gotta say Lakers in 5 after you get through saying whatever your build up is. It's Lakers in 5 afterward. It ain't made for no other team.
If they don't watch it, they're gonna be in a dog fight in this series right here. Matter of fact, we finna get in these matchups anyway. So what you think about the potential Oklahoma City Thunder matchup versus Memphis or Dallas? Who posed the better threat?
Probably Memphis. Memphis does.
Hell no.
Yep.
Hell no.
Like I say, you could tell who you like and who you want to be in the playoffs.
Ja hurt.
Like
you keep ignoring.
Ja ain't hurt, man. He a little gangster.
So
a little ankle injury ain't gonna stop him. He a gangster.
So you ain't see him trying to. He couldn't get past nobody after that.
I didn't see that. I watched the game and it looked like he would get to the goal just fine to me.
You said you watched some of the game. I told you didn't watch the game because it went off late.
I watched second half. He was getting to the goal.
No,
he got to the goal.
After that,
he got to the goal and threw up a little raggedy shot at the end, like a little backboard shot and missed everything.
Not getting past nobody. He was standing over there. They missed him a couple times wide open at 3. Scottie Pippen Jr. did.
Scottie Pippen Jr. played well that game too.
Yeah, but I'm saying they missed Ja a couple times standing on the wing over there behind the 3-point line. But what I'm saying is he banged up. He was limping out there when he made that little bucket and ran out of the court. He was limping.
I ain't gonna lie. I turned my head when he came down. I knew he was gonna come down on somebody's ankle and twist his ankle. So I turned my head. I hate watching like live. Like I hate going back and watching injuries. Like I knew he was finna do it. They were showing it in replay.
I hate that too. Just like the woman that kept showing that broom incident when you hear it. I hate looking at stuff like that. I hate they even bring that on multiple times to see an injury. We don't want to see that. We don't even want to see
Like
that.
if I watch it, if I'm watching the game and it's live and it happened, then I'll watch it that one time. But when you start replaying it, I ain't gonna watch it no more. Like I'm gonna turn my head till it's over. Like when Dak broke his leg and he's sitting there holding his leg in his hand like this, and it's like the other way. Like I seen him break it. I was in Twin Peaks. I seen him break it, and I was like, "Dang, he just broke his leg." And then they showed it again in Twin Peaks. I turned my head. Everybody in the whole Twin Peaks was like, "Oh!" They were like real loud. They seen it. I seen it the first time, so I can see it initially. But once you like play it again, like I'm gonna turn my head. I don't like watching like people get hurt. I don't like it.
I don't want to see it.
But I think. I don't know.
Like
I didn't actually see.
Like
I didn't actually
Watkins injury. Just like that Juju Watkins injury. I hated to see that. I hate to see that replay.
Well, look, it's just like I ain't watch his injury. I seen him jump up and I seen him coming down. I turned my head, so I don't know how bad. Ja. I don't know.
I mean, man, damn, bro. Listen, they wear these low top shoes with no ankle braces. They should have told y'all what's going on when you wear these low tops and with these ankles, man. They'll put you some ankle braces on.
Man, I'm wearing mids. I'm wearing mids or whatever. I'm wearing.
You know what I'm saying? I like the low top because they're lighter, but put your ankle brace on.
Yeah, you gotta add something extra in there.
Man, you
gotta add something extra.
Man,
you see Kobe when he started having ankle problems, they were making him shoes that looked like they had ankle braces attached to them.
Look like boxing shoes. I like them too. Them one of the best Kobe's they ever made.
Shoot.
So fine.
I think but I think with ankle injuries, like like with an ankle injury and Ja being young, if he ice it, if he get the right treatment for it, by the time, he won't feel that mess tonight. He won't feel that mess. He might feel a little bit, but he might feel a little bit, but he'll be fine tonight. He gonna be just as fast, just as fast as he usually is. So I don't think that ankle gonna stop him. Then you get in the playoffs, you get a game off. I mean, a day off every game.
Man, so they play tomorrow, and they game. If they win, they start Sunday. Well, OKC, because the playoffs start Saturday.
Okay, I think he'll be fine, man.
Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas for that one. Dallas, I think Dallas pose a better threat to Oklahoma City because of the link. I'm just going with the link. They got trees.
I think I secretly feel like you want the Dallas Mavericks the finish better than the Lakers because I told you that the Lakers are gonna finish better than Dallas when the trade happened.
They're not going to finish better than the Lakers because they're not healthy. Kyrie Irving is out. If Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis was healthy during, when they made that trade and not get injured, then I feel like they would have been the top two in the West. They have size, and they have size. They got versatility. Kyrie Irving, you can't guard him. Then the pick and roll with him and Anthony Davis. Then you got Lively and Gafford. Then you got the dude Brandon Williams coming off the bench. They straight. They straight, man.
I know who you want. I know who you want to win, but this is about giving your opinion of who you think gonna win.
So you mean to tell me you not worried about no team with no size? You got to have size, bro. How you think Boston won last year?
So who you saying they got size though? Who you saying they got size?
The Lakers ain't got no size. Jason,
man, we shouldn't even be talking about the Lakers, man. We all know they're going to the finals.
No, I'm saying the Lakers ain't got no size. Memphis ain't got no size. Brandon Clark, they ain't got nobody but Jerry Jackson and Edie.
The Lakers have the GOAT on their team. What we talk about here? And he a third option right now.
Michael Jordan.
I said the Lakers have the GOAT on their team, and he like the third option right now.
Can you do that again? Michael Jordan back? Michael Jordan back. Okay, then. Michael Jordan.
The Lakers have the best 40-year-old player that has ever played in the NBA on their team, and they're still in tip-top shape.
What they got, like I said, do they got Michael Jordan coming out of there? Because I don't care nothing about a 40-year-old, this, that, and third. He's still not a better player than Michael Jordan. So, come on. You just that's just
you see Michael Jordan play at 40?
Who? Yeah, I seen him score them points too at 40.
Yeah, 30, yeah. You think he was good then?
He had bad knees. That's why he stopped.
Was he an all-star?
Now you know Michael Jordan went on. He averaged 20 something. You know he went on all-star. He went on
all-star. But I sent you the clip. I sent you the clip why he averaged 20 because they put him back in when they were down 20, but he could get in and try to shoot some free throws. The average 20.
No, you heard a couple folks say Michael Jordan, like Ron Artest just said his story to Shannon. Shannon ain't the spirit. Ron said how Michael Jordan torched their when he was in his prime and Jordan with the Wizards. Like no, back in the day, back in the day the fans picked all-stars and the coaches and stuff did the reserves. So that's why now he probably when he ain't no starter.
Nah. He was a reserve, right? And Isaiah Thomas said that he went to Vince Carter and convinced him to give him his spot. Now Vince Carter never said that.
Jordan didn't want it. Jordan didn't want the spot.
He said he convinced him to give him his spot. So that's why Isaiah was like, I ain't know Jordan felt like he felt because when the documentary came out, Jordan pretty much was still saying he hate Isaiah pretty much in so many words. And so then he was like, if I knew he felt like that, because Isaiah coached the All-Star team that year, that his last year. He coached that team.
Spot though, right? Mike didn't want the spot though. He told Vince he didn't want it.
All I know is he started.
We know that, but he didn't want the spot. You acting like Jordan was begging for that damn spot. He didn't want that damn spot.
Man, he wasn't even supposed to be an all-star. What we talking about? Hey, listen. He averaged what Austin Reeves averages right now.
You said something with that Barry Bonds. You said something with that Barry Bonds. A lot of folks don't understand. He is the GOAT.
Bruh, we talking about somebody that said after 2016, he said that LeBron James was the GOAT, the greatest to ever play.
Who said that?
Mr. Rob Petty. And then he did. And then he went back. And then he went back to say he think he was just caught up in the moment. Okay. He was in the hype.
But hold on, we gonna get to that after we finish the liberation on this what's not. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So who you say Memphis posed a better threat than Dallas against OKC?
What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. Memphis do because Memphis got a better team than Dallas to me.
Okay, so Mr. Fields.
Yeah.
Who you feel like be a better matchup for OKC, Dallas or Memphis? Will be a tougher matchup.
OKC got good outside perimeter. They got guys who can match up in the wings and the guard area. So for me, it'd probably be Memphis.
Okay. That'd be a better matchup, better matchup for them.
I mean, whoever OKC can play, anybody can play. They just gotta if they don't get to the free throw line, that's when OKC look like they're struggling.
Okay. That's all team for real. Sorry. Golden State. I
don't know. Golden State. Once their screen game get hot and people be lazy on keeping up with Steph and whoever else shooting three. I don't know why Buddy Hield on the team though.
But listen, before we finna get to Buddy Hield, but they shot a lot of free throws against Memphis because of Jimmy and Steph. They did get to the free throw line. That would help them.
Grant, why Dallas the bigger threat, Grant?
I just said Dallas was the bigger threat. You told yes, of course. You got Anthony Davis and Lively and Galvin. Anthony Davis, he better than Chet and he better than Hornstein. And I like Chet too. White KG.
Well, look, all they got to do is beat the Grizzlies.
They will.
That's all they got to do. And then we can see about it. But they not gonna beat the Grizzlies.
All right. So who you like for the Houston and Golden State matchup next round?
Sure. I'm gonna go Golden State.
And how many games? How many games?
I'm gonna say 6.
All right. I'm gonna say Golden State in 7.
Nah, if they get to 7, the Rockets gonna beat them.
Nah, Udoka gonna muck it up. He gonna muck it up for Curry and them.
Nah.
So I give it to him by Golden State in 7. They go 7 games with Houston.
If the Rockets push them to 7 games, then the Warriors not gonna win.
They can win.
No, they not.
Mr. Fields, so who you what about your because Ray said he like Golden State in 6. I like Golden State in 7 against Houston. Who you like with the Houston and Golden State series? And how many games?
Golden State is who? Houston?
Yeah, in a series.
Man, they might sweep them.
Golden State?
They might sweep them, cuz.
Dang.
I know that sound bold. It's playoff time.
It is. It is.
One thing I know about Curry, man, he just I'm gonna take that back. Buddy Hield been a question mark to me. I've been wondering.
Lord have mercy. He done forgot how to shoot. He done forgot how to shoot. Buddy Hield.
Man, that's Steve Kerr. That's Steve Kerr. That's Steve Kerr, and that's
Buddy Hield got to do with Steve Kerr, right?
Steve Kerr told him to swing the ball and Steph. He's like, yes he did. He told him to swing, and he hit the shot. What kind of coach tells you after you hit the shot?
Ray.
I ain't talking about that game. I'm talking about this season. I'm talking about this season when he hit a shot and he told him to swing the ball, and then Draymond told him he shot the ball and he was like, "We don't do that. We don't do that here." Kind of like, but even though Draymond had to be told that by Steph the other night, he said that's the way that Steph tried to tell me. A nice way Steph told me, "Don't shoot the ball. Come back. We need to let the play run all the way through," because he shot in the corner. He had made a 3, then he missed one.
I remember that. I remember when he shot in the corner.
Yeah, so he said Steph told him let the play run all the way through.
Right.
And Draymond was like saying that's just a nice way of him telling me don't shoot the ball. And he said then he come down and he hit a 3 after that. So you gotta remember you playing like you got Steve Kerr telling the guy that just hit a shot, like, hey, swing that on the Steph. Like that do something to your mental sometimes when you just made the shot. Like, why you telling me to swing? You should tell me to swing if I missed it. You see what I'm saying? So like that's why I say Steve Kerr done did some questionable things.
Not just him.
For the last 2-3 seasons.
Not just
and
him.
what I'm saying is, Grant, Warriors. I don't think Warriors will win if they get to the game 7, and then they gotta go win it in Houston.
I do.
I don't like them having to go to Houston and winning it because they got Jimmy Butler. Yeah, they got Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
But listen,
y'all got a point right there. They got Jimmy though. Because I'm just thinking of Steph.
There's one thing I learned. Them Udoka teams, bro, he be having tricks for your ass. He be having tricks. That's just like Missoula. That dude that coaching Boston, he benefiting from Udoka. He benefiting from Udoka. Because he built them.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Warriors on that. So we got the 3-6 matchup with the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Can I talk now, Ray? You done, Ray?
Go ahead, Ms. Phil. Go ahead, Ms. Phil.
Ray, look, I get it. LA and 5, we with it. But let's talk about the other team in that scenario situation. Still ready. I ain't worried about Steph. I'm concerned about Mr. Hield because they can go talk about it. Steve Kerr can say pat the ball to him. Everybody know that. They know that in practice. They know that. They know that when they chilling eating chicken wings. At the end of the day, Buddy Hield, you go see a doctor or something because the Buddy Hield I remember at Oklahoma was raining threes. The Buddy Hield I remember at Oklahoma was dunking on people. Now I don't know. He got to the league and he got cute. He want to point guns at Ja Morant. You don't need to be pointing no gun at Ja Morant. You need to shoot the ball in the hole. Okay. So until they get that together, then it'll be a sweep. I don't know what's going on. Let me take that back. Houston gonna get at least one and a half, maybe 2 games because Steph can win it by itself. But if Steph have a bad day, somebody roll his ankle, anything else to happen,
playoff Jimmy.
Is in trouble, Concon.
Playoff Jimmy. Playoff Jimmy.
He talking about playoff. Hey, I
love
love Jimmy. We love Jimmy. When last time Jimmy scored over 35?
He just did Tuesday night.
He scored over 35 against a playoff team in the playoff atmosphere.
In the play-in, that's a playoff game.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. That's that new stuff. I don't pay no attention. I don't pay no attention.
You got to because they going home if they don't win. What you talking about?
If you're a real dog, you shouldn't be in that position. You shouldn't be in that position. Hold on. Where the camera at? Right here. Hey, you shouldn't be in that position. That shouldn't even happen. Right? Y'all talked the whole early part. I was gone, had to go to the store, all that. Now tell me what's going on now. Because at the end of the day, you ain't put me in that game now. Now that we earning our stripes, okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Since you've been gone.
Don't tell me no foolishness. Don't make me up some number game. Tell me basketball related stuff that win championships. This is when I get excited.
Since you ain't been watching, but all you gotta do is
I ain't gotta watch. My team is not playing on the play-in game. The Lakers are 5. They winning their game.
All you have to do is whenever Ski asks you a question, he asked me a question first. Whatever I say, mimic what I say. Say it back to him, and it's a good take. That's all you got to do.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you want to entertain your uncle, your homeboy, and your 3 cousins, you go right ahead. Cause let me tell Mr. Ray family, he ain't got it. He might be good at ISO, but he ain't good at this. This ain't what he do. Lakers in 5.
All right. So anyways, I said I got Warriors in 6 against Rockets, and I said if they make it to a game 7, they're not winning. The last time, since you don't really watch, Mr. Fields, I'm gonna put you up on game. The last
you want
time
to cook it because you watched the game the last couple of nights. You can't tell me the first 10 game of the season. You can't tell me the first 10 games.
He had 3 points, Mr. Fields.
You've been Googling.
Hey, Mr. Fields, don't overtalk me.
I don't care. You've been Googling since I met you.
You talking and I'm going to talk.
You've been Googling since I met you. You don't watch no game.
Hey, Mr. Pat, I'm with you on that too. I hate it too. Go ahead.
You go ahead and talk, and then I'm gonna talk. Then I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you what happened to the Warriors last time they played the Rockets.
Hold on. The comments. Patty say he don't like that play-in stuff.
I don't either.
But what you said was I don't care nothing about the play-in. Okay, you lose 2 games, you're going home. That's what I'm saying. You acting like it ain't important. If you lose, you go home. That's what we saying. So it's like the last spot right now. They gotta play for it. So
I tell you
the scenario that we got going on, they're not even gonna happen unless the teams win because they're going home.
I tell you what, let's do this. I don't pay attention to none of it to the second round. Did we know you in the playoff? Did? What about that?
Listen, all right. So anyway, when I say the Rockets, if they get to game 7, they'll beat the Warriors. I said I got Warriors in 6 though because of experience and stuff like that.
I'm not betting against Stephen Curry in those game 6 or 7. Not betting against him. No, I'm not.
Steph Curry just played against the Rockets. He had 3 points against the Rockets the whole game. That's it. That was his, and he shot that from half court.
Man,
that's all he had. That's all he had. 1 for 10 from the field, 0 for 8 for threes. That's what he did April the 6th against these same Rockets we talking about. So don't overlook them. I'm saying if they get to game 6, if they get to game 7, it's gonna be a dogfight. If they get the game, I think that the Warriors can get them in 6. But if they don't get them in 6 and it's a game 7, remember I just said they just played them April the 6th. Steph Curry had 3 points, and the 3-pointer was from half court. That's his only points of the whole game. So just take that into concept. The Rockets is a great defensive team this year. They top 5 defense. They also top 5 in getting technicals, and their coach got the number 1 received the most technicals this year as well. So they are what you think the Pistons are, that's what they are. They like more of a bad boy team. Like what you think the Pistons are this year, you would think because they getting into scuffles and fights and stuff, you would think it'd be the Pistons, but no, it's the Rockets. The Rockets got all the technicals. The Rockets staff got the technicals. The coaches got the technicals. They play hard, good hard-nosed defense. So, they got Sengun over there. They got Sengun. They got Van Vliet. They got a pretty good team. That's why they were second in the West. But I don't got no faith in them really over playoff Jimmy. And I think Steph can do great against them. But if it get to game 7, that pressure gonna be on, and they ain't gonna be at home. I don't like their chances if it get to game 7. But I like them in 6.
I mean, it's going 7. It's going 7.
If it goes 7, then I'm gonna take a Rockets.
Play out Jimmy, it's going down.
I'm taking Rockets if it goes 7.
Play out Jimmy going down.
Bro, they finna act. Buddy Hield cannot come on the court for me.
But it was another NBA player that said that he chose to come off the bench in Golden State because everything got to be ran through Curry, got to be passed through Curry. So for him to be able to show his game, he decided to come off the bench. I forgot what his name was, but Buddy got to find his shot, man. That's why I had put that on my Facebook page, man. But
he can't find his shot because he won't be Stephen Curry.
But Buddy started this season off really well with them, though.
He did.
He started off real well. He was averaging probably like 18, almost 20. He was going off. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I brought up Draymond, and I brought up Steve Kerr. He was playing well to start the season.
Whoa.
He was on my fantasy basketball team. He was playing well. But I'm saying when you have like instances like when you shoot the ball and you make the shot and the coach say, "Hey, swing that," or then Draymond say, "Hey, don't shoot that." You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of can mess with your mental. Like you made the shot. Like why? What are you talking to me for? You see what I'm saying? So all I know is he capped off. He started out good, and then he capped off and started going downhill. But for a while, that's all they had was Buddy Hield. That's all they had for a while.
So So Ray, you say in 6, I say in 7, and Mr. Fields, you say Golden State in 5 or 4.
We can go 4.
All right, sweet. All right, moving on. Moving on.
They ain't sweeping them.
Hey,
what up?
Calm down. It's gonna be all right.
Moving on.
No, man, they're not sweeping them, but okay.
They're not gonna sweep them. I'm just confident in Clay and Jimmy. Don't get mad at me.
You mean Steph and Jimmy?
Steph, whatever order you want to say it, make your ego feel better, sir.
No, you said you confident in Clay. You said you confident in Clay and Jimmy. I said Steph.
Clay. You know what I'm saying.
So listen, okay.
I'm just correcting you, man. If you say something wrong, I'm just trying to correct you. That's all.
You want to be etiquette while you drinking. You sipping, but you
man. Listen,
hey man, hey, can we go to the number 3 versus number 6 matchup, please? The the Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let me get
we can skip over that.
I'm not skipping on no matchup. What your predictions is? Go ahead, Mr.
You already know.
What we going with right now?
The Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Give me your series prediction.
Oh my Lord. It's gonna be a fight the first 2 or 3 games. But I feel like 5, maybe. Yeah, we'll win in 5. Lakers in 5.
Okay. What you got? What you got, Ray?
Dang. I'll be honest. I think Wolves might get them 2 times. I'm gonna say 6.
I was gonna say 6 or 7.
I'll say 6. I think the Lakers will get them in 6.
Lakers in 6 or 7. Possibly the Wolves can steal it. I'm saying you never know what happened. Injuries happen in all these games. You never know. You just never know. So
Lakers got the coaching edge. So
I like Buddy too with him. I like the Buddy. What's his name? That coach Minnesota. Cause they really handicapped him this year because they took Cat away and brought in Steel Toe playing Julius Randle. But
Julius been playing good lately though.
He been playing. They won 9 out of the last 10 games. They done won 9 out of the last 10 games coming to play.
Yeah, Jimmy. I mean, he been beasting for real. So
he been beasting. That's why I say it's gonna be an interesting series. Like I say, the Lakers either in 6 or 7, or even, but you know what I'm saying, anything can happen. The Wolves may win in 7, but that's my prediction. So let's go with the 4. Okay, Mr. Carr saying 5. Okay. Let me put it on screen. So we're going to the 4 and 5 matchup. I'm gonna start this off. Give me the Clippers in 6. Clippers in 6, maybe 5. Clippers in 6, maybe 5. Go ahead, Mr. Fields. That's Denver and the Clippers playing.
Denver's all right. Hey, Denver is beat up right now. It's gonna be a good game. I won't say 5. I say they might go 6, might even go 7.
Talking about with the healthy Kawhi?
I ain't saying healthy. I don't. They say he healthy, but he been hurt ever since we got to LA.
No, but he healthy. Shit, Kawhi been hooping. You ain't catch him Sunday.
Man, you not listen to me.
I know exactly what you say.
They say he's fine. But if I go out there and I see that someone go on the sideline by game 3, something ain't right.
Now, if you're on the sideline by game 3, then it's over with. It's over with. Clippers in 5 or Clippers in 6. Yeah, who you got, Ray?
I got Nuggets in 6.
Okay.
I can't come in here in good faith and argue y'all. I'll take Clay over Harden in their prime and tell you why. And then whenever it come playoff time, me not standing on what I'm saying, like what I seen. And then I can't call Jokic the greatest big man of all time if he can't get this series from the Clippers. So
let me ask you did say something about James Harden. You always harp on James Harden. You know Clay was 0-10 in playing games before yesterday, right? 0-10 for shooting. Ain't won a playing game yesterday. He ain't showed up. So now you got to show up again. But I like the Clippers as a team, whole team, versus Denver, because Denver ain't, man, Murray, I don't think he healthy for real. And they ain't the same team that won the championship from years ago.
Yeah, but I think I can't be foolish to be like, I'm gonna take Clippers when I know Kawhi have the injury, he injury prone, he have the injury things, and even when he didn't get injured, he had some bad games in the playoffs. Him and Paul George together had.
You talking about the bubble?
whatever you want to call it, the bubble, the bubble, the water pocket, the sink, the tub, the toilet, whatever you want to call it. They had a horrible game.
You're talking about in the bubble because the last time we seen Kawhi in the playoffs, that's when he got hurt and they was rolling. Paul George, who they end up playing in the Western Conference Finals, or did they make it to the Western Conference Finals?
They probably got beat by Luka. Luka been kicking they behind. He been having their number.
Luka, I don't think Luka beat them there. I think Denver beat them. One of them years they played.
I mean, Luka done beat them too.
They might have did. Somebody beat
Luka done beat them.
Kawhi won there. Kawhi won there, and then the last time.
And then the Nuggets came down for 3-1 on them and beat them.
That's in the bubble. The bubble. We talking
I don't care.
Hold on, man. We talking about the bubble. That's the one you talking about. But the last time we seen Kawhi in the playoff with our eyes, he dropped like 40 against Phoenix. And then he didn't play no more because they said he was hurt.
The last time we seen him play the whole series and not be hurt, he was not that good.
I'm not talking about the last series because we're going last series. We're talking about the bubble. The last time. Oh no, not even that. Not the bubble. What's the other? He played in the second round. Then who they beat in the first round? Or that they beat Luka in 7 games, right? They beat Luka in 7 games, right?
Did they?
Yes, because they played Utah the second round and they got to Denver and Denver beat them, right? Then they played Luka in 7 games.
I got you. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna tell you. I got you. And at the same time, you had told me last night about the Lakers and Clippers, and I was like,
you said
the Lakers on
in the regular season.
Yeah, because they never messed up in the playoffs because the Clippers never there.
So what are you talking
Clippers never there.
So what are you talking about? On them. They gotta be talking about playoffs. We ain't talking about no regular season.
The Clippers never there. Listen, if I'm getting to the playoffs and you not, like what they gotta do with anything? Regular season I'm beating you.
Hold on, let's see. Okay, they beat the Clippers. That's right. Paul George was there. Cause Kawhi, that was in 2000. That was the first round. That was last year. That was last year when they played. That was without with Kawhi. That's why Kawhi
They lost first round to who last year?
They lost to Dallas last year without Kawhi.
The year before that, they lost. Same thing. First round to somebody else. They done went to the Western Conference Finals about 4 years ago.
Hold on. They beat them in 21 in that 7th game when Kawhi was playing. That's the last time we seen him in the series before the bubble. That's the last time. Because they beat them and lost. They beat Utah. I think they beat Utah next, but they lost. But Paul George and James Harden played them last year, Dallas last year, and lost in 6 games. That's right. They played 6 games without Kawhi.
Yeah, I see with Doc Rivers with their coach, they let him go after he gave
They should have let him go. Doc Rivers, the worst coach in the world.
In 1920, then they came back and lost the next year with Tyronn Lue, Western Conference Finals. Then they ain't make the playoffs. Then they lost the last 2 seasons. Huh?
You said Tyronn, that was Doc in the bubble, and they came back in 21. They beat the Mavericks in 7 in 2021.
Yeah, then they lost the conference finals. To who they lose to?
I don't know. Was it Denver?
I'm about to tell you. It's they lost to they lost to Phoenix. Phoenix went to the finals.
Yeah, they went to the finals. Played Milwaukee. Okay.
Yeah, they got blew out.
You're doing a good job of Googling. You're doing a good job researching on this, Mr. Ray.
Phoenix.
He did 130 to 103.
Yeah,
but I see Mr. Ray laying back on that chair.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, if Kawhi Leonard is healthy and he playing this series right now with Norman Powell and James Harden, I'm taking with Ben Simmons coming out. I'm taking the Clippers. So I got the Clippers in 5 or 6. Y'all got cool. Who you say you had? You had Denver.
No, I said Denver been getting exposed a little bit.
Yeah.
If If they not healthy, then I'm going with LA.
Okay, and Ray got Denver, in 6, along with Mr. Carr. Okay, so next we have.
Hey, real quick before you leave. Chris Paul hit them for 40 in game 7. 41.
And what?
When they went for them to get to the finals to get past the Clippers, and Kawhi didn't play. You're right, Kawhi didn't play.
I know that.
So he hit them for fight 41. I think Chris Paul.
Paul George, right?
Yeah, they had Paul George. He hit them for 41 in that game 7. Booker had 22, and they had 8 and 16.
Okay.
Crowder 19. So he hit them with Chris Paul got his former team back. You know,
he hit him with a flamethrower.
He was 7 for 8 from 3-pointers. He made 87% of his 3-pointers, and 16 for 24 from the field. He got the Clippers up out of there.
All right. So without Kawhi, bet. So moving on to the Eastern Conference. Who y'all think gonna be it don't matter who Cleveland play. They can play the Heat first, or they can play the Hawks. Cleveland with a sweep. What y'all
You
think?
got Cleveland sweeping. You got Cleveland sweeping.
Yeah. He sweeping the Hawks or the Heat. What you think? What you think, Ray?
I agree. Cleveland good this year.
Yeah.
They good. They got size. They good. So I say Cleveland go.
Cleveland can't get hurt. Cleveland can't get hurt.
Nah, they can't get hurt. Can't nobody get hurt. Can't nobody afford to get hurt. And they go for Boston too. Porzingis got to play the whole playoffs.
Cleveland got grit though. I mean, Heat got grit though. They got the best chance to actually win a game or two against Cleveland.
They ain't gonna. It ain't no. DeAndre Hunter coming off that bench too. They're not sweet.
Nah, they ain't gonna get swept.
They gonna listen. The Cavaliers gonna sweep. They're gonna sweep the Heat, and they'll sweep the Hawks. That's me. Cavs and 4. Whoever. So we got the 2 and 7 matchup with Orlando and Boston. Who y'all like?
To Boston.
How many games?
4.
Huh?
Boston and 4. Boston and 4.
I think it's gonna be a little more tougher series than people really understand. Orlando Poles the number 2 defense in the league, and they do defend. Banchero gonna be a problem for Brown and Tatum. Wagner France be hooping. Cole Anthony just got back. He come out the bench going crazy. They got size too. Jonathan Isaac finally playing. You got Wendell Carter. They and Anthony Black. They got size too, man. They going, like I said, it's gonna be a tougher series than folks think. Some people think Boston gonna sweep them, but it ain't gonna be like that. Them folks play defense.
Man, Tatum gonna be a problem.
Oh man, listen. I ain't saying Orlando gonna win the series, but I think it's gonna be tougher than what people think. People think they just gonna Boston just gonna cakewalk through that series. It ain't gonna be like that. They probably winning 5 to 6 games.
The Celtics seem like they slipping a little bit, but I think they just like ready for the playoffs right now.
They ain't been slipping They ain't been slipping. People been in and out of the lineup.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't see they ain't had the continuity that they had last year going into the playoff right now.
Yeah.
But I think they fine. I think they still probably maybe the best team in the East. You know, you got them, the Knicks, and the Cleveland. Oh,
Indiana. Milwaukee. So okay, let's go to so who you got, cuz? You got Boston and 4, Boston and 5? Who you got, Miss Field? Boston and 4 or 5?
We'll say 5.
5. 5. So we got then we got the 3 and 6 matchup with who that is, the Knicks and Detroit. And that's the 3 and 6 matchup, the Knicks and Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got?
I got the Knicks.
You got the Knicks.
I got the Knicks and I'm gonna say the Knicks in 5.
I'm gonna say Knicks in 7.
You really like the Pistons, don't you?
I like Cade Cunningham. I'm a Cade Cunningham fan.
See, that's what lets you know you got to take your feelings out of this. This has got to be your honest, unbiased opinion.
It is, but this basketball, and things happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, sooner we be like, yeah, they gonna do this and that, and then we like, what the hell that happened? Just like with Boston and Miami that year, Miami and Milwaukee. It happened.
No. We can see that coming though. You can see Boston and Miami. You know they had playoff Jimmy. Like he a different player in the playoffs.
Jimmy been playing like playoff Jimmy in the playoffs, and he been to 2 finals. He been to 2 finals. He been to a bubble. He been to one outside the bubble. But
I'm saying you don't be like, dang, like what happened to Boston, because you know who they playing. You know he usually turns it up.
Boston was
he usually turns it up though.
But Boston was the better team though. They just, like I said, things happen. Just like they year when Milwaukee lost. They built the wall. That's why I said, man, just things happen. I like the Knicks. I said I got the Knicks in 7. I think it's gonna be a good competitive series. Pistons, they gritty. Who you got? Who you got, Miss Field?
It's gonna be a good dog fight, man. About a 6-game series.
6 game.
Yeah.
And Ray, you said 5.
I said 5. I try to get on 1 game.
Well, I got 7. Mr. Field got 6, and you got 5. Okay.
I try to get on 1 game. To be honest with you, though.
Yeah.
They could get swept by them.
Nah, I don't know. Milwaukee and Indiana.
Ooh, that's a tough series right there.
Indiana in 6. Indiana.
That's a tough series. Indiana should win, but they actually had them fell off for a little while, and then they got back on, and nobody was talking about them.
Indiana in 6.
They were being very inconsistent. At one point of the season, people trying to figure out what was wrong with them. Nobody was talking about them, and then all of a sudden they just started winning again. Yeah. And but without Dame Lillard, it's gonna be hard for the Bucks to win.
That's why I took Indiana in 6. Giannis will get him a game or 2.
Man, F it. I got Bucks.
Bucks and what? 6?
6. Bucks and 6.
Who you got? Who you got, Miss Field?
The Bucks.
You got the Bucks?
No, I'm asking. That was Ray picked the Bucks?
Yeah, he picked the Bucks.
Ray, what do you think the Bucks gonna win?
I'm just thinking about Giannis is gonna be the most dominant player on the court. They got a little bit more experience. They got Kyle Kuzma. I think Kyle Kuzma is somebody that we like underrating. and not paying attention to, because I think he could offer them a lot offensively and stuff. Because the last time the Lakers won a championship, Kyle Kuzma was on that team. So I think Kyle Kuzma can benefit them not paying attention like none of y'all are and none of us are. So I think that they can get some games out of Pacers because they being inconsistent and they're not proving. They clicking right now though, so it's gonna be tough. So it could go either way, but I'm gonna just go with the Bucks in 6. I think the Bucks can steal one out of Indiana, and then serve home court, win all the rest of the games at home. So that's how I look at it.
So Siakam.
Okay, sir. I had to respect your wishes, your matchup. I mean, he gonna do that, but who gonna hit free throws? Who gonna make the clutch shot? Who they gonna draw the play up when they double Dame? They kick the what's called. They won't let them drive in and get a dunk.
Dame ain't playing. Dame not playing.
How the hell they gonna win?
Thank you.
They got Giannis.
Hold on. You move all your pieces away from that team to help you win a championship to get Dame. Now Dame ain't playing.
Mm-hmm.
How Giannis gonna do this by himself? And he's not a great free throw shooter. And he's not a great facilitator. He's just a dunker.
I ain't gonna say he just a dunker because I seen him. I seen him drop 50. I seen him drop 50 in the finals to go ahead and get the Suns up out of there.
But you never seen him shoot a free throw like that ever again. Cause he shot great from the line. I ain't never seen him shoot from the line great since that game.
Well, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like you asking me how he gonna do it. I'm telling you what I seen him do before. So I ain't seen the Pacers. I ain't seen the Pacers just go deep in the playoffs like with this team. They had this team for last couple of years. They got some added pieces though. They got Nembhard.
They got Siakam over there too. He played last year. That was his first year with the Pacers. But
that's right.
This is what I'm finna ask you though, Ray. Is that Pacer team better than that Phoenix team?
At least I had the water and trying to fix the water.
Huh?
I won't run no more.
I don't know because I like Evan. I like Turner on there over there, but sometimes he just get at that 3-point line.
Yeah,
he can shoot though.
Yeah,
but sometimes he get at that 3-point line and he can block shots. He can block shots well.
I like Indiana over that Phoenix team that went to the championship because I know Siakam a dog. And Halliburton better than Chris Paul at this age. So I like I said, I like the Pacers in 6. Well, you got Mr. Fields? Who you got?
He Googling. Google and playoff don't go together. Like celebrity on the sideline, and maybe the president showing up to the championship game. That ain't getting Google, man. It ain't the intensity gonna be real.
Google do got something. It
inform you, but you not there in the moment, man. Ray, you done played the big game. Stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about, Ray.
Who you picked in the Clippers and Nuggets in the Nuggets series?
I said the Clippers. I said that you ain't listening.
So that's what I'm.
You can't go back and Google that. See, you can't Google that. I said that. You gotta wait till you watch the show again.
That's why I asked you.
You know why he said he picked the Clippers?
Why?
Because he said Denver been injured and stuff. They've been injured.
Listen. They're not injured now, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, so now they're gonna just cut the light on and play the bright lights and ball out, get the Clippers with the claw.
The claw.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got no. We talking about playoffs and they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. We talking about the Clippers ain't never gave you gave you nothing that made you think they could beat the Nuggets. They ain't beat the Nuggets, but y'all picking them.
Hold on. First of all, that's not the same team that went up against the Nuggets in the bubble. The Nuggets are not the same team that won the championship. They lost pieces. The KCP and stuff, all that, the Reggie Jacksons, all that shit, they gone. The Clippers
you taking two different teams in 2 different years. We ain't talking about all that. They ain't winning the bubble. The Lakers won in the bubble. So I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the Nuggets don't lose to no Clippers. Why y'all talking about some Nuggets? The Clippers gonna beat the Nuggets.
What are we bringing up the Lakers for when you talking about the Clippers and Nuggets? I'm talking about.
I said the Nuggets because you said the play. You said the bubble.
The Nuggets played the Clippers in the what's the name? They played the Clippers.
Okay, and what I'm saying is, you said this ain't the same championship team. They didn't win in the bubble. They didn't play. They played them in the bubble.
I'm talking about the Nuggets just won the championship a couple years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That ain't the bubble championship. They won a different time.
I didn't say nothing about the bubble championship. I said they weren't the same. That's not the same team that was in the bubble. That's not the same team that won the championship. KCP them gone. That's what I said. That's what I said.
And the Clippers was a different team.
KCP was on the Lakers team in the bubble. He wasn't on the Nugget team.
KCP got a championship out of both sides. So he's important. He's important.
You're not listening though. I said Denver is not the same team that what the Clippers have faced over there.
The Clippers ain't the same team.
They're better. They're better.
Guess what I'm saying? The Clippers ain't the same team. The Clippers ain't won nothing. And you telling me they finna start winning?
You told me out your mouth Norman Powell the number 1 option, right?
Facts.
Okay, him, a healthy Kawhi and James Harden. Did you catch him Sunday? Did you catch him Sunday?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, did you catch him?
Yeah, I watched the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched like the whole game.
That's all you need to know.
You watch the game, but you don't listen to the debate show. I just said who gonna win. You ain't listening.
I don't gotta listen to the debate show. Cause look, I'm trying to tell you that you're gonna be wrong because you're talking about the Clippers finna beat the Nuggets. They not finna beat the Nuggets. Now, y'all keep on.
Hold on. The Warriors can beat the Nuggets, but the Clippers can't.
I ain't say the Warriors can beat the Nuggets.
They beat the Nuggets toward the end of the season. You know when that's a must win for the Warriors. Even though they lost the game after that to the Spurs, but that's when Curry had dropped like 36 or whatever, and Jokic was playing, but they beat the Nuggets. So you mean to tell me the Nuggets can beat the Warriors?
I think the Nuggets can beat the Warriors.
No,
I think the Nuggets can beat the Warriors.
Not with this team they got. If they had KCP and everybody that won the championship, then yeah, I'm with you on that. But not with this team they got now.
I think Aaron Gordon gonna be big for them. I think
who Aaron Gordon gotta listen. You can keep that. Them folks strapped over there. Chris Dunn, they be D'ing up over there. He gonna be on murder.
He look nice Sunday. He look good Sunday.
He gonna be on murder.
Who holds James Harden? Who holding James Harden on the front?
I'm trying to see who gonna hold
nobody.
Who holding
nobody?
Kawhi? Who holding Kawhi?
Nobody.
They're about 60 point right there. That's 60.
And look, when I say nobody go hold James Harden, I'm saying watch him dial it down, watch him cap back, watch.
So you say this James Harden in Houston? You think this James Harden?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, you love Klay Thompson, but you hate James Harden. Boy, you better stop.
You know what this like. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all doing. This like back in the day. This like back in the day. Listen, this like back in the day when you talk to a female, you know, way back in the day. You talk to a female and they say they're gonna come through, right? They gonna come through. And they say they're gonna come through. They said they're gonna come through about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Every time I stood you up.
Yeah.
You still looking for him to come through on that 7th time though. So this is what y'all doing with James Harden. James Harden done showed y'all who he is.
Hold on.
He done showed y'all who he is every series.
Hold on, Ray.
I expect him to be great in the regular season, but in the playoffs, I don't expect him to show up.
I'm glad you brought that. I'm glad you brought that up. That comparison. So you play the game to win championships, right?
That's a fact.
So all you listen, Mr. Field, listen to this, Mr. Field. All Ray do is bring up Game 6 Clay of what he did against OKC, right? Huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What was up with these Game 7s? What happened with Game 7 when he played against the Finals in 2016? Just like he ain't show up. Just like what he say, the girl that you been trying to get through, she say she gonna come through and she don't never make it. Clay fit that same bill too.
Nah.
Draymond.
She came through one of them days. She came through and was great. She came through and was great.
Not when it mattered. Not when it mattered.
All I know, Draymond.
She came through and was great. She might have took a rain check the next time, but that day before that, she came through and she did her thing.
Hold on, the playing game when they played Sacramento when they lit the beam that time. What was Clay? He didn't even show up. He was 0 for 10.
You wanna bring up stuff whenever people out of their element when they out of they prime. That's what you doing?
I ain't talking about it. You still talking about James Harden? James Harden was out his prime when he was in Philly, but you brought that up.
Oh, he back in his prime now, though?
No.
Make it make sense. But they gonna lose to the Nuggets. If he ain't in his prime, they gonna lose to the Nuggets.
Hey, Ray, you just said he wasn't gonna show up, so you still talking. You say James Harden ain't gonna, didn't Mr. Field, didn't you just say James Harden ain't gonna show up? Because you said, who guarding James Harden? You just said that. You just said that, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. So you talking about that now? We talking about Clay.
Clay shows up.
Ooh, okay. Man, over 10 in the damn playing game, bro. Until last night. Over 10. He when Golden State needed him the most, where was he? Sacramento lit the beam.
What he do in the playing game?
He finally had a good game last night. I told you that. He had a good game last night. But when he was at Golden State, what happened?
He helped them win 4. He helped them win 4 rings.
They say Trash can get a steak every now and then. That's what they be saying. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they be saying.
Y'all got all this faith in this lady coming through that done stood y'all up 3 times in a row. And now y'all this how y'all got so much faith in Kawhi.
You the same.
And James Harden. Listen. When she didn't come through that third time, I was like, oh, it's done. She ain't coming through the 4th either.
Hey, listen, the girl put the
I was saying, yeah, come on through and visit me, but I don't think she coming.
Hey, that's what they were saying in the play-in when they lit the beam. Don't come on through, girl. He never came.
Yeah, this look.
You never came.
Y'all sitting there still waiting on her to show up. She done stood you up 3 times in a row. But y'all like, oh, this time she coming through. No, I know she ain't coming through. I probably started doubting after the 2nd time she stood me up. I'm like, oh, it's always gonna be an excuse. She always look, they always gonna be injured. They always gonna not show up in the big game. It's always gonna happen.
Clay ain't come through. He ain't even come through in the last championship they won. When they beat Boston. So no. He ain't even come through in that finals. But listen, since we got all our playoff predictions out the way. Now, Ray, tell us what happened Tuesday at the game. Y'all win.
You know, them.
This your time to shine. Now, y'all won.
No, and them YNs were talking much noise too.
Y'all playing YN.
Yeah,
listen. They were talking ruthless with it.
Yeah, they were talking. Listen, my mind, just the way my mind set up. My mind set up to win. It ain't to lose. Yeah. My mind be saying we gonna win every game. My body be like, no, we ain't. Like my body be going, huh?
What you did?
Give me 5 minutes, man.
I probably think I had about, I might have like 20, 24, something like that. I think I did. I think I had like 6 threes and I had like some layups and 2 free throws. I made 2 free throws, but I started talking noise and
There's a few in it. Folk got some more.
bro, one of the guys was telling me what he was saying. He was telling his teammates that they were running like a zone at first, and then when they started running man, he kept telling them to back up off me, and they wouldn't listen to him because they knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? They was telling even them to back up. He can't shoot. Please back up. I don't want to drive. I want to shoot. Please back up. So they wouldn't listen to him. And then like probably like on my 3rd or 4th three, I shot it from deep now. I'm shooting it from out there. He tell them that's his first 3. I'm like, dude, what? I'm talking. So I started talking to him like, what you been watching? Like you horrible with the scouting report. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you watching? So we start getting into it whenever I told one of them they couldn't guard me, and so they like 3 of them started barking on me and stuff. And I was at the line shooting free throws, talking noise to them. Bet 1,000, bet 1-on-1. You can't beat me 1-on. So they talking a lot of noise and like it's hard.
Grant.
Man, I'll shoot Grant any day now.
Boy,
any day.
Boy, you not out shooting my boy. You not out shooting. Boy,
I bet not catch him on no court. I bet not catch him on no court.
Bro, stop it. You not out shooting my boy. Stop it. Knock it off, man. Knock it off.
How we go?
Hey, knock it off.
How we go? How we go from the club? How we go from the Clipper game to talking about Ray Chu?
No, because I said that could
see. Hey, Mr. Fields don't be paying attention to the show like a bug. You be like, hey, hey, what you think about the Clippers? He be like, they all right. Their defense is gonna be good. He be like, he just jump in. He'll be listening. He don't be listening.
Hey, you can talk articulate. You can say all the big words that you googling. You googling words that you can't even pronounce today. You know.
Mr. My turn. I ain't Googling. I'm talking to people.
My turn, Skip. My turn.
Grant, you easy work, Grant.
Nah. You want to talk about easy work? Everybody ain't vote for Clay. Everybody was rocking with James. That hurt your feeling. That's why you stay on that. It's okay. Now, you want to be the man. I picked this team. It don't matter. First round don't hold up the championship. Calm down.
Mr. P, you gotta get past the first round to get to the championship.
Right. You just can't have it your way. This ain't Burger King. Okay?
Hey, Mr. P, you a Cowboy fan?
A what?
Are you a Cowboy fan?
No.
That's how they sound. That's how they sound when they be like, we all lost. We be like, you got to get past the first round. You got to win the playoff game to get to the Super Bowl. You can't just say you're going to go to the Super Bowl straight there. You got to get past the first round, Mr. Bill. You can't be like the second round matter.
Hey, Ray,
like the first round.
Listen, all seriously, you're not going to outshoot my boy Grant. So just stop. Leave that shit alone.
Bro, you think this is a game? I'm looking for him. I already outshot him. I beat him. I beat Grant by 3 games. He beat me by 13, but I beat him 3 games, so I already done beat him before.
He done beat you 13 and you only beat him 3? Man, stop embarrassing yourself, man.
I probably don't remember the same. I don't remember the amount that he beat me, but this like 1 or 2 days he beat me. So I'm saying I want my get back.
Bro, you cannot outshoot my guy.
It was 3 games at least that we played that I didn't get a shot. So that ain't have nothing to do with me. We playing around the world. If you miss one, you could double back and you got to go all the way to the front if you missed it. But he didn't never miss 2 shots in a row, so I ain't get a shot
because you can't beat him.
I did the same thing to him. He didn't get a shot.
Ray, you a streaky shooter.
I'm a shooter that can beat your homeboy and around the world. That's what I am.
You're a streaky shooter. My boy he'll spray you down.
You know what he say? You know what he say? He say, bro, you only good for horse, cause you can shoot that little bank 3-pointer. That's all you good for. When I get in trouble, I go straight to the 3-point line and shoot bank threes.
Hey, I believe you nice when ain't nobody sitting in your face. You a bad
Man, I'm a better shooter than Grant when people guard me. That's what I'm trying
I
to tell
can't tell
y'all.
because Grant dropped what 10 or 12 on your head. Grant, how many points that was when we had beat
Ski.
What up?
That boy a bad boy when he by himself.
That's what I say about Grant. That's what I say about Grant. See, look at him talking about horse. Look at him.
But I'm saying, hey Ray, how you gonna say that about Grant when I was in the gym with him when he dropped them points on your head, man? Train your ass up, hand in face and everything.
Hey,
man,
Y'all didn't even win the game.
Man down. Huh?
Y'all didn't even win the game. That game.
How you a damn lie?
We won the game.
Won that game. Ray, we only lost one game for that whole day in the series.
That must have been the one y'all lost. Because I remember.
Man, come on, bro.
He did all that for nothing.
12 on this top. Like my man say, 12 on this top. Easy.
Bruh, stop it.
Easy work.
Stop it, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I tell you
what. I see him in the cafeteria almost every day. I see him in the cafeteria. When I don't work over, I see him in the cafeteria. I'm looking for him.
That day, didn't it? Ooh, Grant, we smoked them folk. Hey, my boy in the comment too, we smoked them folk that day.
Man, if Grant see me again in the gym, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll shoot him and show him what it is. Again. And I ain't talking horse either. I'll beat him at horse and around the world. It don't even matter.
Hey, Skip, you all right, Skip?
Nah, he ain't
let me get back to that, Mr. Fields. You said that I was disappointed because everybody voted James Harden. The majority of the world just see the surface of stuff. They don't go underneath to see. They don't go underneath the really see what's going on.
On guard, Grant. Had that boy in the parking lot.
Let me ask you a question. Why Klay Thompson is the third option in Dallas, but Kawhi or Leonard or Harden is not the third option in LA? I'll wait.
Because Klay Thompson is past his prime. For like I keep on saying, but y'all ain't really listening. But when Klay was in his prime, Klay came up big in a lot of those playoff games. Y'all keep on saying, like, I'm giving y'all facts. Y'all giving me feelings. I'm telling you that Steph Curry missed a lot of games in the series, and Klay stepped up. I'm telling you, if you look at who had the most points in the entire playoff season, it would be Klay Thompson in 2016. Over LeBron, over Steph, over anybody you can name. I'm trying to tell you, I'm giving you facts with context, stats and context. So y'all keep on just thinking, James Harden. Yeah, James Harden is one of the greatest regular season players ever that I've ever seen play, and Steph Curry. But they both have a history of disappearing in the biggest games.
I would know, man. Man, listen.
You should come up. My soliloquies are so nice when I'm speaking. You should be like, man, this dude's spitting facts. You like, let me think about what he said. These are facts he spit.
You're not telling the whole story, right? You keep going with that. Klay Thompson still don't know the Warriors team stepped up. You had 5 seed players averaging double figures compared to how many in the Rockets as an 8 seed. You think the Rockets was gonna be the number 1 seed? I'm asking.
Well, this is the story that I'm telling y'all. Klay Thompson had more points than everybody in the playoffs in 2016.
Listen, that don't mean shit. Kevin Durant had more points than LeBron them in that 2017. That don't mean shit.
So why Klay don't play with the Splash Brothers?
And Kevin Durant was the MVP too in 2017.
Why he don't play? Why he don't play with the Splash Brothers?
In the year that he had more points.
Say what?
Why he don't play with Curry no more if he was doing all these great numbers? Why he still not a Splash Brother?
Good question.
I keep on telling y'all he passed his prime. Like y'all ain't listening to that part.
He passed his prime. He just had some injuries. That's it. That's it.
What do you mean? He took off 2 seasons for these injuries. He ain't played for 2 seasons.
And
yeah, torn Achilles, torn meniscus, torn. He got all that at the same time.
Hold on.
When he came back, he tore something else.
No. He came back in 1 year. He wasn't ready. He was playing.
He tore something else again. He messed his knee up. He tore his meniscus after that.
He was missing game winners. He was missing opportunity, dropping the ball, bumbling the ball, and missing shots. They say he ain't the same guy. Had nothing to do with his age. His knee bucking, his health didn't recover.
Let me ask you this. So Kevin Durant, he tore his Achilles, right?
He different.
No, I don't want to hear that. Kevin Durant tore his Achilles, and then you know when he was at OKC, he had a foot problem. That I think a fracture. He had surgery on his foot where he missed the entire season too. So my thing is, what is the excuse? And you talking about he had 2 injuries? No, you ain't got to get your phone and Google nothing, bro. About no injury.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Cause Mr. Field just be saying stuff. He missed 2019, 2020 season and 2020, 2021 season. He did not play for 2 seasons. He did not play for 2 years. Because when he tried to come back, he tore his meniscus. He didn't play for 2 years.
Sound like a glorified role player to me. That's what he sounds
and
like.
Then the third season, he only played 32 games. So that means he came back late in the season, the 3rd season.
Sound like a glorified role player to me.
You can say what you want. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you take off 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons, right?
I tell you,
and you come back. I don't know who come back and think they're gonna be the same player they was the season before that. When you couldn't work on your legs for like 2 years.
You got 2 weeks of this series, and I promise you, LA go up. I'm gonna start posting on every social media I got.
About what? Talking about with the Clippers.
Ray in 5. Skip Bayless go down in 5.
Man, I can't wait. I can't listen. I hope y'all know that I'm gonna come back. Y'all know what goes around comes around. So whenever
they return, right, they turn now. Cause you already
every time I come around, let's go around.
You're talking shit about Dallas now. When them tables turn, they turn now.
No. When listen, Klay Thompson. I'm a fan of Klay Thompson. Y'all know that. So I ain't got no bias. When I'm taking this take, it ain't no bias take. I think the Memphis gonna beat them. That ain't a bias take.
So if Klay Thompson's, I mean, you tore your Achilles or whatever. Klay wasn't really no elite athlete.
Hey, listen. Kevin Durant went 1 season. I don't know what y'all talking about. He missed 1 season, 2019 and 2020. In 2021, 2022, he came back half that season, 30 games.
Hey, he missed
35 games.
Did he tell you?
Hold on, Ernie. He missed the one with his foot because Yao Ming had the same injury. Go look it up in OKC. Go look it up because it was that Westbrook by itself. Go look it up.
Yeah, that was 2014, 2015.
Yeah, so okay then. He had multiple surgery.
When he played 27 games.
Okay.
But no. You talking about the Achilles. He missed 1 season with the Achilles. He came back the next season.
I said he had Achilles and he had that foot. See, he had that foot surgery. So he done had 2 surgeries. What's the point? Klay wasn't no athletic dude. He still could shoot. He ain't had surgery on his arms. He ain't had surgery on his wrist. Am I lying?
It ain't like Klay Thompson wasn't a 3-and-D player. He was guarding James Harden in the series, and then still giving him 23. He was guarding him on one end and then scoring on the other.
What happened when in the game 7 of the finals? I'm tired. You always bringing up. You bringing up a series that he had help in. I sent it to you. All the
game 7 of what finals?
Game 7.
Game 7 of what finals?
2016.
Who?
2016. Where they couldn't score for how many minutes? Klay was in the game. He played how many minutes?
That wasn't Klay fault.
How it wasn't? He played 40 some minutes.
You not remember I told you Steph had 2 turnovers and 2 wide open shots.
I remember the game, but before that turnover led up, he played how many minutes, Mr. Field? 40, like
you don't remember?
40 something.
You don't remember?
He threw behind his back. I remember that. He threw behind his back when he had to.
Draymond, I told you Draymond was on his way to being the MVP.
Yeah,
he had 32 and 15.
But what was Clay at though? He played 40 some minutes.
Clay had 14 points.
Well, that's a lot.
Steph had 17. Steph had 17.
But
what you gonna say about that?
But that ain't shit.
Steph had 17.
Hold on. We're not talking about Steph. We're talking
okay then.
No, we're talking about Clay. If Clay was so great, as you say, you'll take him when they really needed him the most. What happened in Game 7?
Him and Clay didn't have no good game.
Oh, we're not talking about Steph. We know Steph ain't had no good game. We're talking about Clay. Because in that Game 7, when they played OKC, he didn't have a really too much good of a game like he did in Game 6. After he went off for them 40, because in Game 7 was pedestrian for real. Steph had a great game on Golden State. But what I'm saying is, what happened in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals? Where was Clay? They needed him. He played 40-some minutes. Give me how many minutes Clay played? Since you're looking at the stats, how many minutes he played?
No, you know what I'm looking at?
Oh, man, come on, man. Hey, Mr. Fields, why you won't tell me how many minutes he played?
No. Because you asked me what Clay was. I'm gonna tell you what he was. Let me see. This 4th quarter. Obviously, you got James shooting, James free throws. You got, dang, what Steph misses that?
Hey,
they don't even got it down.
You won't tell me how many minutes Clay played in that Game 7. That's what I'm waiting on.
I got you.
You know how he had an analogy about the girl that keep turning you down? Right now, he just looking on her Instagram, liking stuff and wishing she'd respond.
that might be the best analogy you'd have had.
Oh, you like that?
That might be the best analogy. Like, no, I'm trying to look at the play-by-play, but it don't got no shots.
Why are we doing no? Give me how many minutes he played for the entire Game 7.
Okay, hold on. Here it is right here.
Hold on, let me do my phone.
Listen. Steph Curry misses 3-point shot from 26 feet. Steph Curry 3-point shot from 26 feet. Steph Curry misses 3-point shot 26 feet. Iguodala misses 2-point layup 3 feet blocked by LeBron James. Klay Thompson misses 2-point shot by 15 feet.
42 minutes for the game.
Steph Curry missed a 3-point shot by 27 feet.
Hey.
Turnover. Stephen Curry, bad pass. Steph Curry misses jump shot by 10 feet. Steph Curry makes 3-point shot. So the last make that Steph had was 6 minutes and 57 seconds in the game. Klay Thompson made a shot right after him with 6 minutes and 18 seconds in the game.
Hey, I'm just saying, you trying to give out a play-by-play, and Steph Curry only logged 39 minutes for that game. Draymond Green logged 47, and Klay logged 42. Like, and all he must was.
Hey, Ski. Let's stick with context though. Don't just say what.
No. Hold on. Let me finish. Kyrie Irving had 43 minutes. He finished with 26 points. LeBron James, 47 minutes. He shot bad 9 24. 9 for 24, 1 for 5 from 3.
27 points, right?
Yeah, 27, 11, 11. But my thing is, Clay had 42 minutes and only had 14 points. They needed him the most.
He can only shoot when they pass him the ball. What you talking about?
He played 42 minutes. He got.
Are you not? Listen.
How many shots he got? How many shots he got?
Are you?
Hold on.
He got like 15?
17.
17. So Steph had 19.
That's 2 more. And Draymond had 15. Ooh, wow. 17 shots.
Okay. But like I said, let's stay with context here, though, Ski.
We staying there. I'm saying.
Okay. Listen. In the last 7 minutes, Clay had 2 shots. Clay had 2 shots in the last 7 minutes. He made 1 miss point.
Hey, not even that. Before the last 7 minutes, 2 minutes, or what? You played 3 quarters before you get to the 4th quarter. He only had 14 to finish the game. He was 2 for 10 for 3. You wasn't doing enough. He had 2 assists and two rebounds. He wasn't doing enough. Come on, man.
Hey, Skip. And
Skip,
3 come on,
turnovers. He had 3 turnovers.
Listen,
Curry had 4 and he had 3. Come on, man. Stop it.
Skip, look like you owe me a
I
mountain.
remember when the game was on the line. We talking about with the game on the line, right? 5:89 to go.
Hey, Skip, you owe me a mountain, Skip.
Nobody scored for about 5-6 minutes. I'm telling you, Steph Curry had like 4 shots. Did he miss?
He shot.
Clay had 1 shot.
Clay had, and
who had the ball in their hands?
Before then, Steph was 6 for 19, right?
Yes.
So before he shot them 4 shots, he was 6 for 15, right? Or he was 5 for 15 because he made 1. So he was 5 for 15, right? So Clay, before he had a shot, he was 6 for 16. He was 6 for 16, so he had one more field goal than Curry did. What I'm saying is, stop trying to just go to that moment and say he didn't get a shot. You had 3 quarters. There's no way in hell in a game 7 he ain't show up, and you ain't talking about Clay ain't show up. All you talking about a game 6. He didn't show up
because with 5 minutes and 89 seconds to go, neither team scored for that long. Both of them played good defense on each other.
I'm asking people in the chat.
Clay didn't get a wide open shot, is what I'm telling you.
Hold on.
Steph got 4 wide open shots at the end of the game. He didn't make none of them.
Listen, hold on. Let me ask everybody in the chat, and I'm asking y'all. When the game tip off, do a tip off in the 4th quarter, the last 2 minutes, or do a tip off in the 1st quarter with 12 minutes on the clock? I'm asking Mr. Fields. He froze again. But I'm saying it started in the 1st quarter. He was 2 for 10 from 3-pointer. So, bro, you got to make your shots.
All right. Well, let me give you a good analogy then. Let me give you a great analogy.
Hey, he started out the game. He wasn't hitting any shots.
Let me give you a great analogy. Then. Listen to what I'm saying. When Tony Romo used to play for the Dallas Cowboys, three straight great quarters. 4th quarter, end of the game, 1 crucial turnover, lose them the game. He didn't play bad. He didn't play bad the whole game. He just played at the end. So a lot of y'all were going. So a lot of what y'all do, y'all blame Tony Romo, even though he got them in the position, just like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, 3 great quarters. End of the game, got a little mind freeze, a little blunder. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Steph. What you just described with Steph. You said Steph was shooting good. He missed the last 4 shots.
I didn't say he was shooting good. I just never said he shot good. Never said that.
Listen. We remember the behind the back out of bounds pass where he tried to do with Clay, and then he had another turnover, and he had 3 wide open shots at the end.
Right. At the end of the day, you play the game in 4 quarters. Up until the 4th quarter. Before the 4th quarter, 12 minutes start. How many minutes you play? 36, right? The man, hold on. Let me go back. The man played 42 minutes. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. He would have played 48, all 48 minutes, because it's 48 minutes in the basketball game. So you mean to tell me out of 48 minutes, he was 2 for 10? Well, 42 minutes, he was 2 for 10 from 3, 14 points. He had a minus 11 or plus minus. That's worse than Curry. Curry had a minus 3. Come on, man. The man didn't show up. You just gotta call it like you see. He didn't show up.
I'm calling it how I see it. Like I said, you want to go to like the whole game. What? Like let's talk.
No, you got
how?
to. You got to.
Bro, that's why that's why we disagree on James Harden because yeah, he might have played 3 good games, but what he did at the end, he choked at the end.
Okay, just like Clay choked in game 7. You gotta talk about the whole game.
How he didn't even get to shoot at the end?
He shot 6. He got 17 shots. He only made 6. He was 2 for 10. He had 3 turnovers with a plus or minus or a minus 11. Come on, right?
In the fourth quarter, in the fourth quarter, he did not get to shoot like that. That's what I'm saying. Like what we talking about here? You gonna put the ball in Steph Curry's hand, right?
Hey, Ray, I see. You trying to forget about the whole game. You just want to go in there and say he didn't get.
Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip.
You want to say he didn't get the same amount of opportunities that Steph got, bro? You had a whole fucking game. Steph only played. He played 3 minutes less than what you had when you was on the court without Steph. You didn't do shit. You did nothing.
When you running if the Warriors your team in the fourth quarter, who you running plays for?
We're not talking about the fourth quarter. We're talking about the whole entire game. You don't get to the fourth quarter without.
They were still listen. They were no ski. We can't do that. They still in the game. It's 89 for like 5 minutes. They're in the game. So you can't sit here and talk about you ain't do nothing the first 3 quarters. They're in the game. The game is a game.
Right, I understand what you're saying, but you have 3 quarters to do something. You haven't did shit in the game. Period. That's what I'm telling you. Draymond Green was the one carrying their ass.
Yeah.
Clay wasn't doing shit. Clay wasn't doing shit. Steph ain't do shit. But Clay ain't show up. All I'm saying is you always start talking about how Clay be saving and James Harden don't. Clay had one great game of game 6. And that game 7 they played OKC. He didn't show up for real. Steph Curry was the catalyst of that. And if Russell Westbrook would have showed up on the OKC side, they would have beat Golden State. Then you go to the finals. Steph Curry had a bad game, but Clay wasn't showing up either. All they needed was Clay. All Clay had to do was have 20-some points, and they would have beat They would have beat the Cavs, bro. Draymond Green had 35. Come on, man. Come on.
Draymond Green played great.
Huh?
Draymond Green was their best player.
What I'm saying, if you a star, if you the other star, you a other splash, brother. You can't get it. You could all you had to do was score 23 points, 24 points right there. Cause Draymond Green outplayed LeBron in that game. Come on, man.
Let's say when they went up 3-1, right? And then they had game 5, they had to play without Draymond. So it was just Steph and Clay. You got
Bogut went down too. Now don't leave that out. Cause Bogut got hurt in that game when they played without Draymond. That was the key. That was the key to the series right there.
All right, you got you had Steph Curry went 8 for 21 for 38%. And then he went 5 for 15, 33%, 4 for 4 for free throws, and he finished with 25. This the next game the game they could have eliminated them, but Draymond didn't play because they took him out.
Yeah. Steph
Curry went 8 for 21, that's 38%. He went 5 for 15 for threes, that's 33%. He went 4 for 4 for free throws. He finished with 25. He finished with 25 points.
Yeah, and Clay had 37. I see it right now. But you had Curry
11 for 20, 55%, 6 of 11, 55%, 9 for 9.
Listen, that's fine. That's fine. Wasn't nothing they could do because you had 2 people going for 41. You have 2 people.
You had LeBron and Kyrie go for 41 apiece.
41. So you can't do nothing about that. Can't do nothing about that. Game 6. Let's go to game 6. Let's go to game 6.
Next game.
I'm already on it. Cavs 115 and 111, 101. Curry had 30, 8 for 20, 6 for 13. Klay Thompson 9 for 21, 3 for 10, 25 points. Draymond Green only with 8. The Barbosa had 14 off the bench. Giant had 41. Kyrie Irving 13. Tristan Thompson 15, 16, and J.R. Smith with 14.
Klay Thompson missed 3 free throws that game.
How many?
3.
That wasn't gonna help them win. They lost by they lost on 115 and 101.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't gonna help.
They said LeBron ain't gonna have no game like that again, and when Draymond get back, he was gonna stop him. And he had 41 again.
But Draymond outplayed him in game 7 though. He outplayed him in game
7. He outplayed everybody. But I'm saying they said that Draymond was gonna stop him game because they said he was like he even was saying he ain't gonna, they was all saying he not gonna have the commentators was like Warriors finna win because Draymond coming back. LeBron ain't gonna have no 41 when Draymond get back. He came back and had 41 the next game. Now game 7 he didn't have like a great game. He had that block.
Bro, he only reason why LeBron had went out because Bogut went down. Bogut was that rim protector. And if you say he not, you lying. I got it right here. In game 2, Bogut had 5 blocks in 15 minutes. 5 blocks. 5 blocks now.
He wasn't even playing a lot though. Keep on reading his minutes out.
Right. He had 5 blocks in 15 minutes. Come on. 5 blocks in 15 minutes. You don't have to play the whole 30. You don't have to play the whole 48 minutes. His presence was filled. 5 blocks in 15 minutes, Coach.
Nah, bro.
I'm looking at it.
No, man. No, man. You ain't finna tell me somebody. You ain't finna tell me somebody that played 15 minutes a game. They can be an X factor, but don't tell me that's the reason why your team lost.
It is because he's 7 foot. He ready starting some.
Nah, not 15 minutes a game, man. Don't tell me that.
Oh, he had 5 blocks. What are we talking about?
No, don't tell me that, man.
Man, come on, bro. You ain't making sense, bro. Ain't nobody in the Cavs had this. I'm in the block. LeBron had 1 block. Richard Jefferson had a block, and Channing Frye had a block. And Bogut had 5 blocks by himself. That's in game 2. Come on, bro. That matter now. That matter when you rim protect.
That might matter. That might matter, but I'm pretty sure they went.
Man, I'm telling you.
They wouldn't walk around like, hey, we gotta see how we can try to score on Bogut. They wouldn't worry about him.
But you're not running into the lane like that. That's what I'm saying. Well, let me see. Game 1. 2 and 3 for LeBron. LeBron started bad, and him and Kyrie was shooting horrible. They were shooting a lot of jump shots because the paint went wide open. Here, Steph and Curry had a bad game 1. Klay had 9 points. 4 for 12. Curry 4 for 15, 11 points. 1 for 5 for Klay, 3 for 8. Man, them boy was trash. Boyd had 13. Bogut with 10. Yeah.
I'm saying, man. Come on, man. Bogut played 12 minutes in game 3.
Okay.
Game 2, he had 1 block. He had 1 block.
Game 2, he had 5.
Yeah, but game 3, he had 1 block. So he wasn't stopping nobody. Stop it.
How he had that's game? You only went to game 3. He had 5 in game. Man, come on, man. Come on. Man.
LeBron had 32 games. LeBron had 32. And he only shot 2 threes. So where you think he was getting his points from?
Around the mid, right? Let me see how many minutes my boy played. Bogut only
Y'all
played
said he couldn't shoot.
He only played 12.
That's what I'm saying. Don't come in here talking about
one game, though. You talking about 1 game he was in there. Let's go back to game 2. I'll go back to game 1. Let's pull up LeBron's shot chart because I was just looking at it. Why since you brought that up? I was just
we got game.
Yeah, game 1. I'm gonna tell you now.
Game 4, he played 10 minutes and had he played game 4. He got 1 block 1 foul, 1 assist, 1 rebound.
9 for 21. 9 for 21. Game 1 for Bron. 9 for 21.
He was played for 10 minutes in that game. So y'all acting like come on, man. Andrew Iguodala played 37 minutes.
9 for 21. 9 for 21.
Sean Livingston was playing more than him.
9 for 21. Then on in the game 4, you talking about he was 11 for 21, 1 for 5 for 3, and 25 points. He was out the paint, bro. He was out the paint.
He playing 10 and 12 minutes, and y'all acting like because he didn't play his 10 minutes that they were gonna win.
In first series, Rudy Gobert don't even play for real. So what is you talking about?
I mean, you finna see the difference. You finna see. You got Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year. See what happened when Luka coming up.
He's not even gonna play that much in this.
They got to. They can't not play him.
He's not gonna play that much because all the Lakers are. See, listen, the Lakers, all they want to do is try to hunt a mismatch. They just want isolation. I mean, pick and roll and then isolate on somebody that's not good at moving their feet. That's it. So they want to get Gobert. They want to get Gobert in that pick and roll and then just ISO on him.
Hey, real quick. Game 5, Bogut played. He played 7 minutes. That's when he went down.
Yeah, he went down that game.
All right, LeBron had 41 that game.
But you telling me about somebody that went down in the first. Him and
Kyrie had 41.
Yeah, but you talking about somebody that went down in the first half, and then they already had Draymond in that game. What are you talking about?
I just don't believe. I think Andrew Bogut can help them, but he also was a liability on offense as well.
Andrew Bogut could pass though. Andrew Bogut could pass. That's why he was starting. They started him in the OKC.
One assist.
I say he can pass. That's why he was
starting.
Yeah,
1 assist.
You're not gonna listen, man. You know that shit move for Steph. Man, come on, bro. Stop, man. Come on, Ray. You be tripping.
Man.
In game 5, he broke his leg in the first minute.
Man, listen. This is all I'm saying. Like, I know he helped. But come on, man. Bogut ain't the reason why they lost. They's gonna lose anyways.
Nah, they won't.
And I had to say this. Clay Statement probably the reason why they lost. Cause that's what made them start like going to the paint and going a different, The Warriors talking noise. The Warriors wouldn't have started talking noise. I think they would have won a series. They started talking noise before it was over with, and they got everybody offended. So I feel like if they wouldn't have did that, I think they would have won. If they'd just been quiet, you know what I mean?
Nah.
Because a lot of people y'all have this knock on LeBron to where he not aggressive. He not no killer. This and that. He was a killer after he said that. Like he was a killer. They couldn't stop him.
Well, nobody go in the paint. They caught the paint wide open. Kyrie was running to the paint too.
Man, bro, Kyrie was running to the paint too. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he would have stopped them, man.
How he wouldn't have? He's stopping them all through the other game. They weren't going to the paint no forward shoot. 9 for 21. Both of them.
I'm gonna go back and watch the games at the front and see what was happening.
He played 27 minutes against OKC in game 6. He set him screen for Clay.
Like I say, I just don't, I don't buy that. Like people look for any kind of reason.
Bro, that's not
to say that the Warriors was going
in my opinion, they weren't gonna beat them healthy, but they was up 3-1 and they rim protector went down. So he did because I just looked at the game 6, he played 27 minutes against OKC. Like this, your rim protector, and then Draymond was already down. So it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
Like I say, I think it's like people say that all the time. Like but it don't sound realistic to me. What sounds realistic is when Warriors won their first championship in 2015. What sounds realistic to me is, if Kyrie didn't go down, the Cavs would have beat them. That's what sounds realistic to me.
I mean,
but when you got, I think, I'm not sure, but did Kevin Love go down too? I think he went down too.
He went down in the first start of the playoffs.
But I don't think he played. I don't think he played in the finals either. I think he was down too.
He was gone in the first round of the playoffs. They played.
But I'm saying he didn't come back.
No, they played the rest of the playoffs with just Kyrie and LeBron.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. If old boy didn't, if Kyrie didn't shatter his kneecap or whatever he did, I feel like they would have beat the Warriors, right? If they had a full team, I feel like they would have beat them. So the next year, when Bogut go down, you got, like, I look at it like this: Bogut was important, but Bogut ain't Clay, Bogut ain't Steph, Bogut ain't Draymond. Like, he important, but you could put Iguodala in there and get more worth than him.
No,
Iguodala played more than he did.
No,
Iguodala just won the Finals MVP. He just won the Finals MVP the year before that.
Man, the numbers were horrible, bro. That's the worst Finals MVP they ever did.
Man, stop it. Stop it, man. They gave it to the right person, man. He was the most important person. He was the most important person in that series.
Oh, they did not. No, he was not.
They gave it to the right person, man.
No, they did not.
They did. So, like I say, I don't think Bogut had that much of a effect on the series. Like, yeah, could he get in there and like trying to like deter shots and stuff? Yeah. But I don't sit there and look at that series and be like, man, if Bogut would, I don't see how y'all do that. Like, Bogut would averaging like 10, 12. It's a reason why he went in there 30-some minutes and 40 minutes.
You don't need him. You don't need him in there 30-some minutes though. Like from how he was rotating players, you only need him to do that to deter shots. He can play the first few minutes of each quarter and be good. And then you got Draymond and Egan and Looney. They can finish the deal. You just need somebody to set the tone. And that's what he was doing, setting the tone.
I just like I say, man, I just look at it like, I don't look at it like, dang, when Bogut went down, that's when everything changed. No, the Cavs had got some games with Bogut playing. They got some games with him playing. So it ain't like, oh shoot, they were just dominant. They was dominating them to start the series. They were dominating them, and then they got them a win with Bogut playing, but Bogut wasn't playing no heavy minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like, they only in the playoffs, you only have about eight people in rotation.
Ain't no way you had 15 minutes of 5 blocks.
Why not? He probably.
And he ain't even.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go watch that game. And
I'm gonna go back and watch Game 7 as well, so I can show you where Clay had opportunities and he ain't do nothing with them.
You're gonna be showing them in the third and second quarter.
No,
the first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be showing them then. You ain't gonna be showing them when the game.
I mean, you don't listen. You score. I mean, started the first quarter. I'm trying to get buckets. Clay ain't shooting.
Also go to the go back to the Thunder series. Go watch that game.
I ain't got
when they back against the wall, when they couldn't win no more, when they couldn't lose no more games. Watch what he did then.
Listen, they couldn't lose no more games before that 6th game, and they couldn't lose no more games in Game 7. It wasn't because of him; it was because of Curry in Game 7. And Westbrook ain't show up for the Thunder.
What happened Game 6 though?
Who?
What happened Game 6?
Durant and Westbrook played like shit for shooting. They both were trash. Durant was 10 for 31 and Westbrook was 10 for 27 or something like that. Yeah, they were both of them were horrible. But that team overachieved anyway. When they traded James Harden to keep Ibaka, I knew that was over with. That was the dumbass trade.
They ain't want to give him that $4 million. They ain't want to give him that $4 million.
Ibaka ain't do nothing in that series. That was a bad trade. That was the worst trade I ever seen. How you trade away somebody like that to score for a damn big? That man, no. James Harden still in the league. Where's Ibaka now?
Cooking.
Right.
You got a cooking show.
Yeah, that's it.
Food be looking good too.
Yeah, but James Harden still on basketball court though. Well, we're gonna
go to game 6.
Go ahead,
go watch game 6.
Hey, game 6 or what?
Thunder and the Warriors. Go watch game 6.
I need to watch game 6. I remember him shooting all them threes. I ain't gotta watch game 6. I'm gonna go watch game 7 of the 2016 finals and see what he didn't do. But before we get out of here, finish telling your story. You say how much y'all lost by?
Sure, we lost by probably like 17. Like 17. And then what made it worse is they were talking noise to me. And I was in my mind, I was like, man, if I was their age, I would have killed all of them easy. Like, we get outside and I'm like, you know, my cousin played on their team, right? He didn't really get to see me play whenever he, you know, because he ain't nothing but like, he probably about to be like 20, 21 now. Yeah. So he ain't never really watched me play. He done seen me play since, you know. So anyway, like his mom is my first cousin. So he didn't really get to see me play. So he on another team. So he out there saying like, hey, y'all need to get Ray in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to tell y'all if I was like y'all age. So they don't want to hear that mess though. I'm like, if I was y'all age, man, they like, they ain't got nothing to do with it. They don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I know you, me, other people, we can appreciate what LeBron doing at 40. Even what Jordan did, like anybody doing something at 40 in the league and highly productive, we can appreciate that because we know how your body starts to change and you start to like break down a little bit. Like, so I'm saying that they got no respect for that. They like, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I know 50-year-olds, 58-year-olds, and 50-year-olds they're still playing. I was like, they probably in better shape than me. They're probably in great shape or whatever. They ain't got nothing wrong with them. Now I be having like, I be like, my knee be getting, like my knee got fluid in it now or something. It's like slow, but it's like stiffen up. I said like when I first started playing, like my right knee got to get warm. The left one, I don't know what it be doing. But if I have a day where just everything feeling good, I'm probably gonna get off on you. And I'm be like, oh yeah, you know, that's the old Ray. So I'm like, yeah, then like it don't help when I don't be able to do much sometimes, or I don't go get the running in, and then I go and drink something. They like, oh, he drank every day. He drank every day. I'm like, bro, that's not the same. Like when you young, you can drink, stay out all night, go to work. Nobody can tell the difference. That's what I can do. And he like, wait, he can't do that. So I'm like, how old you is, man? He like, he 19. I'm like, bro, I'm double your age. Like I'm double your age. Just think, like they don't understand that because they so young. I'm like, I'm double your age. I'm double all y'all age just about. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, at your age, like y'all wouldn't have been able to do none of that doubling. Like I wouldn't have got tired. It was a bit like tomorrow I'm gonna be sore. Y'all don't understand that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got nothing gonna be wrong with y'all. Everything's different. So I'll try to explain that to them. They don't want to hear that. So I just gotta get in the gym more, run more. Cause we got 4 games left. And I plan on upsetting the team. I'm trying to knock a team out the playoffs. You know we're gonna probably be a low seed. So, you know, I'm trying to
make the playoffs.
Yeah, everybody get to make it. Everybody get to make it.
So what
I don't want to be the last team going against the first team either.
What Nettle did Tuesday night?
Nettles wasn't bad. Nettles. Oh, let me tell you what Nettles did. So he brought this young high school dude. I never played with him before. Never seen him play. He good though. He 18. So he brought that guy. That guy immediately looked like he the best player on our team. Like immediately.
So y'all gonna be adding players?
He just added somebody. I don't know. you gotta go. I guess go through them. Some of the like one of the people on our team and like let them know we trying to add. But we got like more players than what we can have because of how they schedule is, how they got the swing shift.
Right.
Because Tate couldn't play with Wally, Jerry White. He couldn't play because he was working.
Play Tuesday. Yeah,
he ain't gonna be able to play this Tuesday. We got a game Tuesday and Thursday. He'll be able to play Thursday, but he'll still be on nights Tuesday. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we might have like 6 players a miss just because they have to work. So they let us have a little bit more players than what we can have. So I throw the ball when I started talking noise to people, and I know they faster than me or quicker than me. I'm gonna take you down to that post and get busy. Like the last game, like not the Tuesday, but the game before that, I was trying to tell you how I was getting busy in the post. Yeah, he came in here and he was talking.
Yeah.
And I was telling you he went throw me a bounce pass, and he had like 2 turnovers, and he was trying to blame me. So then no lie. I threw him the ball. I was on the wing. I dribbled it down. I threw him the ball, said, hey, I want the ball in the post. I go down to the post. It was somebody on the post already. I told them to get out the way. Go on the other side. I go down to the post. He dribbled the ball to the other side. To the other side of the side. I go over there and try to get the ball. I couldn't get the ball in the I got dude deep under the goal. Young guy, deep under the goal. All of them feel like the young guys, they don't feel like it's strong. Like, plus I'm stronger than most of everybody there. So I got him deep under in the post. He go to the other side. Probably 5 straight times. I said, y'all want the ball in the post. Throw it to him, go down there. I didn't get the ball in the post not one time last game.
Yeah, because you talked about that man talking about he didn't know how to throw no bounce pass.
He don't know how to throw no bounce pass. I'm starting to think he in a good past the period now. You know?
He just you a lesson. He just teach you a lesson.
So I went to so listen, so we on the bench, right? After the game. And I'm like, bro. So the dude that was guarding me, right? His teammate kept telling him to leave me open. And so after the game, he like, man, I don't know why he kept telling me to like back off of you. He said, I know how to play against you several times. I know you can shoot. I said, for some reason, I don't know why he kept doing that, but I wish you would have listened so I could have shot some more threes. So he's like, nah, I done played against you. I wasn't about to do that. So I was like, then I tried to take y'all to the post. I was finna try to get active down there. He's like, yeah, man, you had me down there deep a couple times. And you was just like, man, they won't pass it down to me tonight. So we in front of Nettles. Nettles sitting down on the bench. We in front of Nettles. So I was like, he was like, man, he said, I said, man, you wouldn't pass me the ball on the post to save your life. So he says, you ain't never asked for it. I said, bro, what you mean? Yes, I did. So then the dude said, he said, man, you wouldn't open in the post. So the dude that was guarding me said, man, he had me so deep in the post so many times, y'all wouldn't throw him the ball. And he just was like, man, they won't give it to me today. So then he asked the guy that I just met, that he brought the play. So he says, you hear him ask for the ball in the post? He said, yeah, he asked you like 5 straight times. He said, well, what I do? He said, you dribble to the other side of the court. He said, oh, well, my bad. He said, my bad. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll take accountability for that. Right? And I'm like, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't see the game right. Like, I'm saying, like, sometimes the bounce pass is the only pass that's going to get you to get the ball the proper way. Right. You know, where it'll make the defender, you know, it'll make the defender, like, hard to get to the ball or whatever, to get the ball. You throw a little regular chest pass, they can just, you know, go over there, get it. You throw a bounce, it's hard. You got to bend down and work a little bit, especially like taller guys.
What?
So he took accountability for it, but then we were talking to Wally because Wally wasn't there. We talking to him and in the group chat, me, him, and we in the group chat, and us 3, and he like, nah, he lying. He lying. I looked him off one time. No, bro, like 5 times straight.
5 times straight.
You don't understand. Not last, but the game before last, I was active down there. They ain't never stopped me. Like every time I got it down there, I scored. Like every time. I probably had like 10 points off of like just posts. They didn't stop me. Nobody was trying to, and then nobody was trying to play me honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I put you in the post, you probably gonna just stand behind me and let me kiss the ball and then try to defend me.
I ain't doing all that, Russ. I ain't got
no,
to.
he like they was when I was getting them in the post, I'm trying to cuff them or whatever. I'm trying to you know, they trying to run around the whole time. So I'm like moving with them and trying to keep them like, you know. So that's what I'm saying. He did that, and then that's the thing. They won't just go and throw me the ball. I'm sitting there doing all that work, trying to get the ball. And then, yeah, and I'm like, that's why I was telling him, just throw me the bounce pass. You see what I'm saying? Just throw it. He not gonna get it. You sitting here with the ball like this, just doing this, and I'm like, my other teammates did the same thing. You know, I'm trying to get the ball before, because I see somebody finna defend them. So I'm like, yo, throw it. Hurry up before somebody get on me. They wait till somebody get on me. Now I gotta run around and try to get open, and then they throw the turnover. And I'm like, why y'all just don't go ahead and throw? You know you can't dribble like that.
Right.
Throw it to somebody that can dribble. Get on up the court. So I had to deal with that a little bit, you know. But yeah, I don't like how the YNs be talking to me, man. I don't like how they be talking to me, and I don't like.
Get used to it.
No, I can't, man. Like that's the thing. Like for me to be effective, I feel like for me to be effective, I don't feel like I'm that guy that. Not especially right now. I'm not that guy that like you just like, hey, giving you the ball. I'm just like take over. Like, hey, take over. I might can do that in spurts. But the way my win set up, I can't do that the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I would be better off for somebody that can drive and kick to me instead of I'm the one having to set most people up. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like when Wally there, it's easier. Like Wally is a true point guard. Right. So it's easier for him. Like when he there, I can get the ball more, you know, I get in the post, I get in spots I want it in. Right. Other people there, man, they don't know how to get me the ball. They don't know how to get me the ball in the spots. So I'm working harder just to get the ball. I'm the one setting everybody up. And I'm 41. I'm setting everybody up. It would be better if I had like a little young guy driving. You try to help, throw it to me. I'm gonna hit that. All my stuff got to be like me, like off the dribble, and then I'm trying to shoot. Or you playing a zone, and I'm just shooting because I know I know how your zone works. That's it. So I just know that I just got to get in better shape. I got to pop out that ibuprofen 800 milligram, them 800 milligram pills. I pop that out. I got two bottles right now. So I got to go and pop that out. Muscle relaxers. I got to go get me some more Epsom salt. Because I ain't finna have these people talking to me crazy. Like my pride won't allow it. I'm trying to knock somebody off. Our season to me would be successful if we can win these last 3 games, even though our last game is against the people who won it the first 2 seasons. So if we could get the last 4 games, get a little momentum going, and if we win 1 playoff game, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to win it all, but it'll be a success if we win 1 playoff game. Because as far as my regulation, they haven't won no playoff games since they started. I don't think they've had no winning record since they started. So acquiring me, I got to take you to another level at least. Even at 41, in my mind, I gotta just take you to a next level. Like let's get us 1 win. Let's get us 4-4. Let's go 4-4, and let's get 1 playoff win.
Ain't over.
Nah, bro, I can't. You know, listen. It was so bad. It was so bad the other day that two of my homeboys, one of them that be hating Google that be on here hating. The other one was like, man, you need to go ahead and cut your hair. We need that old Ray. It was so bad. They said you gotta lose 1. You gotta lose the stomach or the hair. I said I need to lose both of them, really. You know? Yeah. So it was so bad. They were just like, he was like, man, whenever I used to challenge you, man, you gonna make sure that you win the challenge. You gonna go all out and stuff. Now these people coming at you, why you don't do them like you were doing me? he ain't mentioned, he ain't remembering I was 32, 34. You know, it's a difference. You know, so but I'm like, yeah, they don't these young guys, they don't want to hear that. They don't know about they don't care about no age. They just know you out there on the court, they trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to kill you, they try to go at you.
That is true. Will, we're gonna call it a night. We'll try to be back on when it Monday. Cause you know the Lakers. We can try to get on Sunday because you know the Lakers and Timberwolves play Saturday night.
How?
The Lakers and Timberwolves.
The playoffs start Saturday, huh?
Yeah, Saturday night. So all we can go on after the Lakers and Timberwolves game. Don't matter. So we'll be back on, get a recap on these game ones, break them down. Anything you need to say to them folks, Ray?
Y'all, thanks for tuning in. I'll be trying to teach these guys something as well as teach everybody else a little thing or two. You know, don't believe everything you hear. Don't just go with the popular opinion. Be yourself. Have your own opinion. See the truth. Acknowledge the truth. Don't change it. Be unbiased. And speak your truth. So, you know, that's it. Appreciate y'all for hanging with us, for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back on soon. I'll be back on here to cook these guys.
We'll be back on
easier and easier.
We'll be back on. We'll be back on at these game one, these playoff games Saturday. And please hit that like, subscribe button, and drop the comments. And we'll be signing out.
Lit.